Up, Denny's? What is up, gamers? Super soup. What's up, gamers? Let's pop it over in Discord. It's gonna be a Grand Bowl moment. I'm believing it's a Grand Bowl moment. Wait, what the hell? What the hell?
Because of this tree. To me, it smells like a barrel of rotting fish. To other...
That doesn't sound like me at all. Da-da-da be espresso. PYRE Gaunt. What's up, Hop? Hop? How you doing, big dog? Long time no see. It's been a while. Hope you've been doing good. Hope you've been living your best life. Hope you've been rocking and rolling. Cool. It's going pretty good. Yeah. Life's been life. It's a little bit harder the stream after work. More rocking, less rolling, exactly. More rocks, less rolls. More rolling rocks. Actually, can I do this with this guy too? No, that would not. I don't think we have any stab fairy moves there. It's rolling rock on the rolling rock. Do I have an item that increases fairy type moves? Surely I do. My ass cannot get a relationship. Can't not get a relationship. I was about to say, I feel like if it was can't get a relationship, we're the opposite problem. I'm mod. Oh yeah, I forget. I must have made you mod forever ago. I do not remember doing that. You have ultimate power. What was I looking for? Item locations. We do have this now. We do have the pixie plate. Wonder if the pixie plate gets us there. You'd hope. Yes, it does. Cool. What we do in this fight sort of does not matter. Or we'll go back to it. Yeah. Be careful with your responsibility, Mr. Hop. That we ain't gonna do jack shit. Well, that'll burn the white herb. Yeah, the Intimidate will just burn the white herb. Nothing else will matter. This thing will die. We'll take... Doing retail, looking for new shit, living on the Broke Boys cartel. Hey, if there's any time to live on the Broke Boys cartel, it's while you're young. Live off the land. We're taking minimum 45 from this, so likely... we're gonna get outspit in one shot by this, so... If one of those crits, we might be in a funky situation, but I think Granville kills D-Knight. Max, we'll say we'll take like 55. So we're probably baiting Hydro Pump, Waterfall, sometimes Ice Beam. Well, that's sick. Glad to hear you got something cooking. Water moves. Anyone who wants to match up against this guy will. Ice Beam would be a little scary. I think we can get there with a magnet. It'd be cooler if we could get there. Doesn't have any priority moves. Water Veil means it can't get burned. Is there anyone who can do this slowly? I guess Gary can do this slowly. And the Intimidate's nice as well, and we're not afraid of Ice Beam. I guess it's annoying we gotta kill it in 2, though. We don't have Waterfall, so we can't really do that. I feel like this is the kind of Mon we would... Oh, we're not faster than it. Ben Ellis Dewdrop's album, but it's a movie. Interesting. I feel like concept stuff like that can really be hit or miss, so that's sick that it actually turned out well. I should probably just go with what works, right? Eggy can't do it because of Ice Beam. Torterra probably can't do it, same problem. Okie dokie moment. Okie dokie. Pokey doku. Ignore the thought issue. Yeah. I can do a quick little Pokedoku. Let me make sure I go to the right overlay. We'll do the dailies overlay. We'll stretch this out a little bit. Steel Sinnoh, we can go Empoleon. Water Sinnoh, we can go Piplup. And Flying Sinnoh, we can go Chatot. Grass Steel, Pharaoh. I think the seed also has it, but we'll just go Ferrothorn. Grass Water. That might be a little bit harder. Grass Flying. I'm going to circle back to that. Steel. Oh, fucking Galar. Well, that would be the bird, right? What is the steel bird? Bird. Oh, what is that called? Bird. Steel. Oh, what the hell is that called? I know what that is. Galar Water, we could go. The starter with is... Yeah, sounds tropical. Grass Flying. Galar Flying. Oh, that's also... I desperately need to think of that line of the taxi birds. And then, why can I not think of the water starters? The water starter... Quaxly's not that one. Quaxly's the most recent one. Water Galar. Water Galar. Water Galar. Water Grass, too, is probably an interesting Pokemon. Probably a unique Pokemon. Flying Grass. Sounds tropical. Tropius. Yeah, you got me on that one. Water Grass is just a happy... Ah, that is Ludicrous Colo. Okay, so I just need to think of... what is the name of that goddamn bird taxi? If I look up bird taxi... Taxi... Pokemon... Corviknight. That's what I was looking for. Corviknight. So we'll go Corviknight there. We'll go Corvisquire here. And then I just need the... Oh, Inteleon. There we go. Okay. Needed a little help from my friends. I played 106 of those. So that's crazy. Also, the first time I feel like I've had a streak in a while that I remember to play back-to-back. Connections? I feel like I haven't played Connections a bunch at all recently. I'll just knock it out while we're here. Negative. Siobhan. Irish names. Names that are not... or spelled weirdly. Roger. Pierce. Also could be names. Daniel. A lot of names. Siobhan Scene. Any names that are not pronounced weird? Job. And... Daniel. Roger. It's one of these other ones. Unless we're going like Job, Daniel. If we're going like... Oh, that's actually probably like Job, Numbers, Daniel, Judges. Are we doing like books from the Old Testament? Can you tell I only went to Catholic school? Stick and poke. Tattoos. Poke, stick, jab. Pierce. Yeah. Over. Roger. Copy. Negative. Then Sugar, Sure, Sean, Siobhan. Starts with sh sounds. Words pronounced sh without a sh. Yeah. Hit me with that Catholic. I did. I literally was like... I was thinking it was like names that aren't pronounced how they spelled, and then I saw like Daniel, Job, Judges, and Numbers. I was like... I did 16 years of Catholic school, so I think I got that one. I think I learned something. Has the music stopped, or is it just very quiet? Very quiet. I bet. Also, let me know if the music's too loud. I'm using this new playlist because I got sick of the elevator music. Anyways, Grand Bull kills... Oh, wait, that wasn't... Oh, that wasn't through... Was that through multiscale? I think I had it not through multiscale. Nah, it doesn't kill through multiscale. Yeah, for some reason. Or, wait. 8 years... Well, I guess if you count kindergarten, that would have been 9 years of grade school, then 4 years... Yeah, because it's 4 years of high school, 4 years of college, and then 8 years of middle school or grade school. Yeah. So if you count kindergarten, 17. If you count preschool, 18. But first fight after desert. What's the first fight after desert? Oh, Chloe God can't do it. Damn. Yeah, killing this D Knight's gonna be a problem. We got something that's faster than it. That's kind of nice. Yeah, what about a fast pivot for it? I mean, what about like starting Electrode on both these fights? Overdale's here. Don't time out, Overdale. No. Maybe this is a good breaker. It sucks that they don't bait a consistent move though. And I assume they can do something well here as well. Yeah, they can do the same shit. Probably gonna bait an Aqua Jet, which is annoying for... Well, I guess if they're not doing that, yeah. I think Electrode just probably a good mon to bring for the Gauntlet anyways. Say Electrode, and then we just swap it. Have to swap into a mon with like a priority move. Oh, it is Bright. Oh wait, that Gyarados is Bright Powder. That still sucks. We'll worry about this D-Knight first. So we're gonna Volt Switch on it. Volt Switch Tua. That's going to do like 10%. That'll break the multiscale. We are baiting Draco or Dual Wing Beat, which does not sound like an enticing two-piece combo. But yeah, what fight is that, Hop? What do you got to do in that fight? And it's sus because we're not baiting. If we were baiting Guaranteed Draco, we would know for sure where the herb's going to be beaten, or where the herb's going to be taken up. Or if we bait a Guaranteed Draco, we would know that Grand Bull's safe to come in. For sure. Do we have a mon who just like takes all of these moves? Oh, they are faster. Oh, looks like Arcane from Arcane can probably do this. Ugh, can Arcane from Arcane pick it up with a Hearthstone? Right time to sleep. No, probably. Alright, see ya! I think Arcane from Arcane can do that. And it's never going to be Earthquake. It would never be Earthquake. So Volt Switch will do... Will Magnet Volt Switch make a difference? Not particularly. Magnet Volt Switch does 28. Hardstone 28, and then Hardstone. Does Life Orb get there? Life Orb, Magnet Life Orb exactly gets there. And are we dead to... No. Crit Draco into Life Orb Recoil would not kill us. That is a crazy start to a fight, though. And already uses 2 for the Gauntlet. I love coming into this. I was like, oh, I played Crystal Kaizo. I'm totally fine with Gauntlets. I guess I feel fine or okay with it, but I just fucking hate Gauntlets. Because there's a strong possibility I get to a point, I run out of Pokemon I can use, and then I have to rerun the entire line. Okay, so Arcanine kills this. They'll be showing a KO. They're going to be down to probably like 50. They're going to be showing a KO against this, so that won't come in. Outspeed, they were showing a KO against that. Okay, yeah, so it's just always going to be Floatzel. So Floatzel is clicking Waterfall, Hydro Pump, or Low Kick. Do someone who just owns them. Water moves. Someone who really loves water moves. Mixed attacker water moves too is kind of the thing on top of it. And they can't be someone who takes ice moves. I feel like Arachnid's not the worst Pokemon against it. Arachnid can win a slow fight. Because I'm assuming 3 leech lives, will kill. Are we going to find anyone who's happier about it? Suing Electrode with Magnet could come. Can they come back in on all of those moves? They actually can, right? As long as it's not Ice Beam, which it would never be. They don't have priority move like they normally do. Yeah. So actually, we can just come back in and kill that. T-Bolt, and I wonder if we're going to be able to get another hit. Damn. Well. No. Life Orb would not be guaranteed with Volt Switch. That would be insane. This would bring in. That's never going to be Ice Beam. Yeah, we'd have to be effectively dead for it to be Ice Beam, which is a possibility. It'd have to be exactly Draco crit. Guess we cross that bridge when we come to it. And if it was Ice Beam, it'd have to be Ice Beam crit or Ice Beam freeze to fuck us. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. We'll hopefully have another mon that can provide as a pivot to do that. But inshallah, we come in, we kill with Magnet, T-Bolts. Gyarados is not going to come in because it gets outsped in one shot. This thing does not get outsped in one shot. What the hell? Mirror Coat. Hit by a special attack does double return damage. These are all special moves, so it might click that. Could also click Avalanche. Avalanche moves second. Yeah. Damage by the target. Okay, yeah, so we definitely don't want to click anything against it. Who is good against the Avalugg? Big Rockman. Wait, where's Big Rockman? Big Rockman does not like body press. Yellow don't like ice moves. Arcanine probably. No, Arcanine doesn't like the fighting moves. Looks like Beware feels pretty well against it. Would a boosting move would like Black Belt, Hammer Arm, but nah, we don't want Hammer Arm. We'd have to take a lot of moves if we're taking a Hammer Arm. It's sturdy, so Blaziken doing their Blaziken thing doesn't really help us. Camel is faster, but hitting it with a special move is sketchy. We have to have someone who just owns this guy. There's got to be a Pokemon in our party that just owns this guy. Guaranteed. Body Burst does a hell of a lot. I mean, if they can take a reflected Volt Switch, does Mirror Coat? Can Mirror Coat hit Dark types? I mean, we'd break the sturdy, but I actually don't know how much that would gain us. Where's the skunk? That doesn't really gain us as much as we'd like it to. Breaking the sturdy would be nice, but what do they bait? They're baiting effectively random move. How do we feel about this fight? Magnet Electrode is going to do all but full damage. Do 176. And bait. Oh, that's exclusively knockoff, which is really nice. Knockoff, 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 knockoff. Go into a Mon with a priority move. Can't use either of those two. Manu can take knockoff and then kill with priority. I mean, you can, but we don't. Do we want to use up a slot? You cannot. Should another flying type you're on. Do you just have Talonflame or you just have Star Raptor? Dude, having both of those two is such a godsend. Could go Lucario. Lucario seems like a pretty good answer there. Will I find other places to use Lucario? I'll leave Glysaur. Oof. Maybe it is Lucario. Can kill this guy at the end. Has Quick Claw. Interesting. Baits Earthquake. What do you bait from this guy? We out damage. We do out damage, so it wouldn't, but they outspeed. Okay, no, so it would always be this guy. Focus Energy Kingdra. Ugh. And also sometimes baiting Zuka. Hate that shit. Medi can do it. Baiting priority move sucks. Turn off Sandcap. Rip. That sucks. Could we? Nah, there's no benefit of. I mean, Cloygod could be. It was Octillery. Okay, that's not as bad. Or is the Octillery killed your Mon? Or that you lost an Octillery. One is very much better than the other. We could go into Cloygod. Can Cloygod kill with Ice Shard? I mean, taking Aqua Jet really isn't that bad. Nah. Glicky. Glicky. So if we go Cloygod here, we are baiting Guaranteed Draco, which is nice. Yeah. Get into it, yeah. Let's try this. So, Electrode is going to have the magnet for this fight. I am on the right fight now. Electrode here. Then we go Cloyster with no item. Cloygod. Kills that. Baits in this guy. Clicking Guaranteed Draco. I wish we had something that would say we don't give a shit about act drops. Well, I mean, Guaranteed Draco, they go -2 special attack. I guess then it's liquidations or more Dracos. I guess that means it's not going to set up that way. And I think Torterra probably wins a slow fight with this, barring defense drops. Oh, and I guess we could go back into Cloyster and then bait Draco again. if need be. Is it without any boost? Is it still, I mean, is it still fast? I'm at, it's Sand Slash, so it's got to be fast. Take a Draco and kill it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't want to do any freaking gauntlets. Tell me they let this gaunt? Might just be Torterra here. How did you end up with a run with your goat Hatterini? Seems like fate. Over to tail. I think Torterra can just win this, right? So they'll take the first Draco coming in. They'll go -2 special attack, or not -2 attack. They'll go -2 special attack. If they do get liquidation drops, well, how much are we going to take? We'll take potentially enough to proc a Citrus Berry. I guess depending on that, that's what we decide what move we use on this turn. Probably go Citrus, yeah. If we're able to get this -4, it's still just only going to be liquidations. Yeah. I did unfortunately see the death of Poliwrath. What up, Noel? How you doing, dog? I'm pretty sure. Yeah, well, and if they're baiting guaranteed, it's heartbreaking. The Nuzlocks are heartbreaking, brother. Watch the ammo guys are winning by is crazy. Man, that feels like a lifetime ago. Cray dilly dally, clutching it out. Cool. Cray dilly dilly is the GOAT. Yeah, how bad does this start getting if we get defense dropped? I mean, again, I think we can go fine. We can go. No, I don't want a fucking Dynamax. Yeah. 8 months ago. What was low bro couldn't even imagine. Yeah. I'm 1,000% with you, Flash. Like, I feel so much worse. Like, if it's RNG, you're just like, that's kind of the game I signed up for. But if you fuck up, it's like, damn, I should have played better. Like, that I feel worse. So far, I have 3 deaths in my PB, Lilliganth, Mask, and Octillery. That seems like a pretty good death box. Mask has had some uses past Desert, but I feel like it hasn't really done super much. I don't know what Lilliganth does, and I feel like Octillery is a Pokemon cursed to mediocrity. Yeah, I think Torterra can do this. Torterra, which I'm going to go Citrus on. Yeah. Being slower does suck. I do like that we have liquidations 30%. Only it's a 20% for defense drop. That makes me feel even better. And we can click Giga Drains. It's going to be like 2-ish Earthquakes. Octillery has 1 battle where he cooks. That sounds about right. What I don't like is that this has us 4 out of our 5 slots. Well, I mean, this is the back-to-back at the end. This is the one where we're going to use up most of the Pokemon. Anyways, Torterra kills this guy, and then is there a world where... Is there a world where Torterra can win this? No, we're not quite at the top. This is the 4-person gauntlet before we get outside, which I think we do. I'm pretty sure we get our encounter today if we get through this. What up, Skelly? I'm gonna put a pin in this Gumshoes. I'm gonna put a pin in this Gumshoes for now. And then see where did we get in this first fight? They were going to break the multi-scale and then kill it with Hisuian Electrode. That's going to bait in this guy clicking Waterfall, Hydro Pump, or Low Kick, which Electrode can take all of, and with a Magnet can KO. Unfortunately, can't KO with a Volt Switch. Straight garbage? I agree. I was very sad that the book was not, the movie was nowhere near as good as the book. Okay, then this is going to bring an Avalugg. Man. I feel like Mega Aggron would probably... Body Press would be a little scary. I feel like Mega Aggron would pop the fuck off here. This is effectively random move from Avalugg, for sure. Yeah, I guess that's true. We could get away with Lucario. Oh, well, no, it might be Body Press, so no, we can't get away with Lucario. Seems like Beware does really well. Metachan doesn't do enough damage. Learned that for the Hunger Games, yeah. Yeah, dude, Aggron, the min-max Pokemon are so good in this shit. We did the 2 crit body presses. We could be. Hammer Arm. Why Hammer Arm? Why's it gotta be Hammer Arm? Yeah. And having a 4x3. And Mega Aggron is so good with it too, because Mega Aggron can bait better moves and then toggle to a pure steel type and take like nothing from it. They fucking murk the Hawlucha against Winona. They break their fucking ankles. Have you seen Runner? Flash was here a little bit earlier. Flash was here moments ago, actually. We could have someone posted your box in the Discord. We know a not safe for work channel. Is that you're an Ape Runner? Oh, you have a Togedemaru? Dude, I'm sad I'm not gonna get on this run to see what Togedemaru does. Why is your little bunny not evolved? A Loathern Raichu also seems fun. Seems like you got a lot of interesting Pokemon here. Dogi. Interesting box you got. What is the Avalugg doing? Avalugg life. Dude, I won't disrespect Kingler. Is that Battle Armor Kingler? I just remember Kingler popping the fuck off. Never cause it with Battle Armor. Agility, Life Orb, Sheer Force. Holy shit. That actually does sound kind of crazy. What we got? Kano-chan 19, thank you for the follow, me. Appreciate it. I feel like we're getting a lot of new faces in here. It's kind of hype. That's why I was thinking about not streaming today, but I was like, I have to for the people. Rampardos can't handle anything. That motherfucker is just slow as hell, right? This Avalugg is giving me trouble. It was 2 crit, so it is what it is. Lance's bitch ass. Oh, is this finally the thing that Caracosta does? Nah, Caracosta's still dog shit. Like, Steelix does damage to it, but then nothing. I mean, I guess we could Screech it, but then if it crits us, we're kind of in pain. Yeah. Cancel. Lance traveled just to beat your ass. Yeah. I can see why I stopped prepping for this Avalugg. I do also hate that we have 4 Pokemon down, and we don't have either of these fights finished. Ugh. Talonflame T-Win. Oh, dude, I can't imagine sacking Talonflame. Talonflame's been so useful. I do think this... I think Electrode and Arcanine are coming to this gauntlet every time. Maybe we go to a different fight so I feel better about where we're at. Let's go to the first fight. We're just going to keep on jumping around. Is this a beta to guaranteed Ice Beam? Damn. Sacrificing everything. For what? Ice Beam's always going to hit too in this fight, which is nice. Elect is either going to do with Magnet 134 or without it. I assume we're going to probably go Magnet on it. 110. 110/134. They would hit that and then go into an Ice Beam. This is a guaranteed Ice Beam for sure. They would take 10% from the Life Orb. Is Arcanine faster? They are. I don't think I like the answer to question 2, though. Is that they can't do enough damage. Can we do the exact same shit here? Could Magnet Electrode 134 minimum. 228 minus 134. 94. And then Master Rampardos does, but Bash don't. There's no way Life Orb Arcanine gets there. Life Orb Arcanine gets... Does no item Arcanine get there? No item Arcanine get... Heartstone Arcanine really gets there? That is ludicrous that Heartstone Arcanine gets there. Wow. That's pretty crazy. And this is the first fight, so we can get away with... I did that math right. 102 plus... 102 plus... Yeah, they get there. I hate this Flannery. Oh, that's what you're prepping for Flannery? I gotcha. Do you have Protect on your Sceptile now? Are you able to use your Protect bot as expected? This would be Heartstone with, we'd be pre-poisoned? Yeah. So, Electrode / Arcanine kills the Golduck. They are going to see slower and out damage. They're going to see slower out damage. They're going to see dead to that. So I believe this will just go Bronzong. It won't work. Arcanine is such an important character. Yeah, dude, I got so bailed out by hitting Arcanine before Norman. That is the most important character. I'm glad I didn't delay Bustboro. I mean, I had no other option. Could this be Iron Defense? This is defensive setup. Because we are showing 2-hit kill. Let's check it. This is going to say general setup. If Playermon... I do not have my Casinomon. My Casinomon was Dratini, unfortunately. We lost the 50... Or not Dratini, was Mence, unfortunately. We lost the 50-50. Because we got Dratini before. AI is slower and 2-hit KO'd by the Playermon. Cool. So, okay, this will never click Iron Defense on turn 1 because it's going to see it's dead to two Flare Blitzes. Yeah. Yeah, Mence is still alive. Mence we haven't really done much with, sadly. Mence really hasn't done much yet. Mence, Rhea. So this will be body press. Yeah, it's always going to be body press. Okay, and Torterra, we can go into this. Yeah, we'll just beat this with Torterra. Tort, I don't think we need any particular item to kill that. That's going to bring in, you don't like this 1v1. Yeah, Intimidate. Intimidate's nice, but we have, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, including men's 5, 6. We have 6 Intimidators. This is Rocky Helmet, which is annoying. Okay, so Torterra, who doesn't need a particular item. Torterra does really well in this fight, it looks like. They've got the Stephen Colbert berry. Maracactus. Mario Cactus. Yeah, true. I should have just waited. It was like... It felt like a good point to claim the encounter. Plus, we had the 50-50 to get the Dark Dragon monster. I mean, maybe we'll hit it. I mean, if we finish this gauntlet today, we have the potential to hit Zwelly or Zuwala or Dreepy as well. So I think they win this. Gonna say we outspeed and outdamage. They outspeed it. So this is gonna go into Mandibuzz, I believe. Because this is Rocky Helmet Scary. Uses target's attack, and yeah, this is always gonna be foul play. Rocky Helmet is scary because we don't want to use fucking Cloyster for that. Cloyster would be a nice 1v1, except for the fact that it would kill itself with Rocky Helmet. Yeah. Bow, bow, I said wait. You said listen to the backseaters. Hey, it could have been good. And I mean, we've used Ments a handful of times. Okay. Can we win the fight against this Cloyster? Curse body. Who beats up Cloyster? But-a-do. This guy? Oh no, it's not part. Oh, we would like to knock it off. Probably like Muck or... Yeah, Muck or... Muck or... Not you. Muck or... Sucker Punch. Skunk. Yeah. We used Ment last stream. A mythical would have been good. Well, Skelly, if I get to using the mythical, that will be an accomplishment. It's still round 1. I did like delay some of my payoffs, but can't delay them all the time. Okay, so I'm definitely bringing one of our dark types in one of these slots. So this is going to be Skunk / Muck for sure. It's going to depend on what we can use, what we can need for the other fights. Question also becomes, what do we want to... yeah, we got to make it there. Exactly. I mean, if we could probably go into Skunk. Or who does this better? Oddly, the Skunk does it better. That surprises me. What's Overcoat do? Immune to powder moves. Yeah, exactly. I'm right there with you on that. We're probably gonna go Lum on Torterra here. I think what probably happens is we go... You don't have Toxic. Nah. We probably go... We're gonna go... Where are you, Skunk? We're going to go Skunk into the Mandibuzz. We're going to knock off the Rocky Helmet. And then we're baiting foul play. Oh, yeah. We're going to knock off the Rocky Helmet and then kill with Cloyster. What do we want on this guy? Yeah, and then in a perfect world, Skunk can just kill this guy. Get as many tools as you can early and learn. Absolutely. Because you can, like, read a guide, you can watch videos, but the best way to actually learn the game is to play it. Oh, yeah, the Miracle Seed. Oh, dude, I felt like such a big dummy. It was really funny, too, because, like, one of my coworkers from my other job, that was, like, the first time I think I saw him, or one of the first times he was ever in chat, and he showed up, like, right before that happened. And then I was so fucking mad. You know, I don't mention that in the short, but, dude, I was so mad when I lost the Miracle Seed. That's the most I've been tilted in a very long time. I think Overtail was here for that. They can attest to that. Is that you unfollowing and refollowing Skelly? Of course it is. Thank you, Omi. What was I gonna say? Yeah, Skunk, I'm probably gonna also do. Please don't tell me you did do Time Guesser. The only thing I didn't want you to do. You son of a bitch bastard. We'll go here. We'll knock this off. How does knock off Rocky Helmet interaction work? I don't think we're scary on HP. Because all we really want, and we would know for sure with Nightshade, all we really want is Skunk to, you take the damage, got it. All we really want is Skunk to, toxic this guy, because as long as we can apply a status, we're chilling. And I think even if we were to probably still go like Skunk Lum, even if we were to take additional damage from this, like 2 crit foul plays is I think 2 crit foul plays, that's going to do 35, put us at 70. Yeah, we'd have to take... maybe it is better to go Citrus. Because we'll know exactly how much we're going to take. Because as long as we hit this with Toxic... I guess it depends on what move it uses coming in, right? We'd probably go into something like Hisuian Arcanine where we know it's very likely to be Toxic coming in. Oh, Arcanine's already poisoned, so that's not going to help. Yeah, item, we could... I'm going to tentatively go Lum there. And then what were we going on you? Not going to be knockoff. Ooh, actually, do we need to go no item? Well, how much will Icicle Sphere do? Knockoff will do 36. 269 minus 36, 233. And then how much will Icicle Sphere do? You can't tell me you're gonna make me do the math. 42 times 5. So we do need... so then do we go... I mean, that makes the decision easy. We go no item on... no item on Skunk. We take 2 foul plays. And then... we kill this with Nevermelt Ice. Unfortunately, we have to do the... yeah, unfortunately, we have to do this so Cloyster doesn't kill himself. Be Skunk / Cloyster. And then Corsola is going to come in. Probably seeing a KO with Nightshade. Which I guess depending on the HP of everything else. Yeah, if they're seeing a KO with Nightshade, then we probably go... it sucks we can't go into someone who won't bait Will-O-Wisp. I mean, we can go into Electrode, Volt Switch, into Skunk. Yeah, I feel like there's going to be... and also, whatever the other Mon we have could provide useful things here. This is like a Skunk plus all moment. Okay, with the Pokemon we have, can we beat this fight? In a perfect world, we'd love to not add any additional Pokemon and still be able to win this fight. We can break Sawktua with that, but then can we kill Sawktua? We're probably going to need one of these flying types. Let's move one of our birds to the front. Okay, so it's going to be a bird leading this fight. Can any of these... well, let's also see. Can any of our Pokemon we already have in this fight provide us well? My suspicion is maybe not. Do you have like Earthquake or something? Can Arcanine... If they do the right move, they can. What are our various birds bait? Salamence would outspeed in one shot. They would bait Stone Edge. Can we go in the Torterra? Torterra baits Focus Plus. That's the move we don't want. Yeah, we'd need extreme speed. Mence, if we go Sharp Beak, that would always bait in this guy. We don't quite. What if we go like Life Orb? Life Orb does show a KO against Lucario. Can Life Orb Mence be our guy? This would be Stone Edge. That doesn't really like super help us, right? Being dead to crit Stone Edge sucks. It's not like Charcoal would get us there. Huh. I do think this last spot has to be a bird. Maybe not that bird. Can you kill with a Sharp Beak? You can. You can outspeed and kill that. You can outspeed kill that. Okay. Maybe it is just Staraptor. Because can Staraptor solo this fight? Sharpbeak Staraptor outspeeds and kills this. Outspeeds and kills this. Outspeeds and kills this. The only problem would be we go 60% with the recoil from that fight. That 1v1 and then extreme speed crit. Nah. We're always chilling. Cool. So I mean that's our last Pokemon. I think Staraptor becomes a core for this fight because they can solo one of them. Now we get to the question. Can we win the last two fights with the other Pokemon we have here? What does Steadfast do? Interesting. Okay. We go back to this fight. What are you baiting? Knockoff? Is there a world where we use Arcanine in a different way? Is Arcanine Electro... Oh, Cloyster is the one we go into. And they'd be clicking knockoff. Be like knockoff Aqua Jet. How pretty fair about against this guy. Hmm. That is Quick Claw, though. That's so unfortunate. If we have something that baits Earthquake, that is really nice, though. Have to be Quick Claw crit. Exactly Quick Claw crit. It might be on them, the kind of ball. Cloister's already doing something in this fight. We could... If I go black belt, we could do a little cheeky play here where... Where we go... Because it's always going to click Aqua Jet. I don't think we really gain too much from that, though. Maybe you can fight Gumshoe. If we can have someone bait Earthquake, which I think we can... How do you feel about Frustration? Yeah, I think we can... don't we need Arcanine for the second fight? We do need Arcanine for the second fight. Because we need to eat that Frustration. What is Arcanine doing against D-Knight? Any possibility? I don't think he does that much, right? Nah. Well, that's an interesting potential line. If we lead Skunk... No, well, we'd have to lead Skunk for both fights then. To bait a guaranteed Earthquake, then go this guy, then bait a guaranteed Draco. Which would hurt the fuck out of somebody. I mean, Torterra would take a lifetime and they wouldn't be able to get through to kill it. Oh, and it has White Herb too, so that's going to get rid of the first drop. You don't do shit against Avalugg. Okay, who's killing? We still need someone to kill Avalugg. We don't really have, with this 6, we don't really have anyone who kills Avalugg. Which means we might have to find a different line. I mean, Staraptor is coming to every one of these fights. I think, like, Staraptor is coming to every one of these fights for sure. Like, Arcanine's probably... Where would we be able to make the cuts? What does Cloyster do? Cloyster beats up Mandibuzz. And... finishes up Crawdon. I think we can have another Mon finish up Crawdon. We'd want someone who beats up Mandibuzz and beats up Avalugg. Yeah. Oh, also a banger song. Damn, like a special attacking... If we can Volt Switch out... No, it's going to be random move for Electrode if we go down that line, right? Oh, we don't get any of these moves as TMs, right? We don't... Flamethrower is not something we'd ever get again, right? I don't think it's worth ripping a Flamethrower TM for this. Yeah. What about, well, Mence would be a fucking terrified getting in here. Oh, Mence doesn't even do it. Like Life Orb Ments wouldn't get there. And it also has to break the sash. But I mean, we could maybe Volt Switch out. And then, if we're not dead to crit everything plus Mirror Coat. And we still have to deal with this Gyarados with Cloyster does do well against this Gyarados. And we'd always hit 5 Rock Blast against it. Because we'd give it the whatchamacallit item. Where are we going to be able to make cuts? Is it Arcanine? Is it Arcanine for a different fire type? I think Torterra can't get cut. Staraptor, of course, can't get cut because they make Fight 2. They invalidate Fight 2. I think Electrode is critical for... I mean, Electrode... Okay, what else can we do against this Golduck? Let's go all the way to the jump. If we Volt Switch this... I mean, we're not going to have many Mons that are faster than it. I mean, we could go into... Does Cloy do... Cloy beats up Mandibuzz in this fight. We do have some... do 2 Volt Switches kill? What about that? We could drastically change what our line is in this first fight. Because if we have a Mon who takes an Ice Beam and baits like Hydro Pump, it would just have to be not Ice Beam? Yeah, it would just have to be not Ice Beam. And they can take care of it. Can Ice types be frozen? Ice Cream go bad? I don't think so. Yes. Okay. So we can cut Arcanine out of this line, I think. Let's see. Electrode, Magnet. What they would do is they would... And this would let us decide the next beginning. So, Electrode hits Volt Switch. Can we kill with Great Volt Switch? It's not going to happen. I mean, if we do, we can set up... We can just decide the Mon we want to come in, so it doesn't even fuck us. We Volt Switch. It goes into this guy. They're going to bait everything except Ice Beam. We go back into Voltorb, Electrode. We click Volt Switch again. It dies. Then we get to decide the 1v1. If we lead with Cloyster. Torterra would bring in Mandibuzz. Skunk would bring in... I think most of these are going to bring in... Will Skunk bring in Mandibuzz? Is that really true? Skunk outspeeds and out damages. Skunk outspeeds and out damages. Yeah. Wait, actually, that's really good. Okay, maybe we do have some... Maybe we got something here. Cloy. So we're going to go... We go Skunk. And then we eventually go to Skunk here. Skunk brings in Mandibuzz. Skunk we're going to need to go no item on. They take even less damage. This actually is a better line if I'm not mistaken. Skunk, no item. Okay. So they're going to take one foul play. Then on the second foul play, they go into Cloy God, who is going to have a Never Melt Ice. This is never going to be knockoff against this because this is going to have no item. Knockoff is going to do 36, and then Cloyster with Never Melt Ice picks that up. Yeah, that's 250, 36, yeah. Cloy, Never Melts, able to pick that up. That will then bring in Cloy's gonna bring in not outsped, outdamaged, not outsped, outdamaged. If Corsola can one-tap it with Nightshade, which I don't think we should be that low. Maybe with a double crit we're that low. Boom, if real. Also, does Infestation trap? It does. Is there specific infestation? That's kind of annoying. What do we do if Skunk gets trapped? If we go Shed Shell, we risk getting stuck. Oh, wait, actually... Wait, why did I think... Now, with a item, it's still always going to click Foul Play. Okay, that's fine. So then we can go... Then we're going to go Shed Shell. Does Shed Shell work against trapping moves? Cool. Okay. So yeah, that's the line. I'm glad I caught that and thought about that. Cool. So then Skunk's gonna knock it off. They're not gonna bait knockoff, which we can go into this. Kill with Icicle Sphere. Cloy would then bait in. The only annoying thing in here is that Bronzong can now bait. Yeah, me too. Bronzong can now click Iron Defense, which is pretty fucking annoying. I guess in that case, we kind of hope that Cloyster is dead to Nightshade. How bad does this get if it clicks Iron Defense? Maybe we go Soft Sand. I think we actually probably go Soft Sand then. Colberberry. Yeah. Okay, then we go Soft Sand because I believe it goes +2. It won't click it again. It's still not great. But I mean, if it clicks Iron Defense, we just have to kill it. I mean, oh, we can't get crit. Oh, wait, yeah, so we're actually fine. Because if it clicks Iron Defense on the swap, we always are going to be able to 3-hit KO. And sometimes 2-hit KO. But that means it's not clicking a damaging move on the turn in. So we can click it, kill it. Click it, take it. Torch, Soft Sand. Kills that. And then this little homie comes in. This little homie comes to market. Oh, I guess that's useful for Star Raptor to stall out turns if we think it's baiting Nightshade. Or we can know for sure that it's not baiting Nightshade against Star Raptor. / we can use it as a free swap, right? Yeah, we just need to get Skunk back in and then Toxic it, and then once we're good. Yeah, and once a Pokemon's status, we know it's going to Nightshade. We can use Staraptor to swap into that, and then it's going to try the status someone. We go into a Mon who isn't status, and then chill. Cool. All right. Simply having a wonderful Christmas time. Okay, Staraptor can solo fight 2. We are aware of this. Fight 3. So now we're back to the drawing board. Let's begin fight 3 again. See, this is the annoying thing about Gauntlets. I'm glad it's only 4 fights. I'm so glad it's only 4 fights. Because starting from the beginning on only a handful of fights is a whole lot better. Okay, we still have one more Freemon going into this last fight. Freemon. Can Skunk... We don't have Skunk doing anything else in this fight yet. Can Sucker Punch kill? Volt Switch is going to do 176. I'm going to put it at 26. Which they can always pick up. Cool. This is always going to be... AI knows about Focus Sash. Actually, I don't know. I don't know if it will click Aqua Jet here or Knockoff. If it knows about Focus Sash, of course it's going to click Aqua Jet. I mean, it's going to click Knockoff, but if it doesn't, it's going to click Aqua Jet. I don't think it matters for the line we're going to go for here, but just, I guess, a thing to remember. Because we were going to Volt Switch into Skunk, and then Skunk's going to Sucker Punch the kill. Unless, so is there anyone else that we'd want to use the Skunk for? Skunk can't do shit against this guy. Skunk really can't do shit against this guy. Skunk. Not really. So it's good we have a line that, like, takes advantage of Skunk's, Skunk's good qualities. Well, actually, I'm just going to remove everything from these other fights. Skunk. I think we go no item. Skunk will kill with Sucker Punch. That's going to bring in Kingdra. Yeah, because Kingdra is going to outspeed in one shot. Guaranteed Draco is pretty sick. Guaranteed Draco means the Kingdra 1v1... I mean, the Torterra 1v1 should be nicer. Tort. They just need to kill this guy. I think we want to go Citrus. If we get defense dropped, we can go somewhere else. And then this is going to bring in Gumshoes. It's just kind of the... It's Avalog and Gumshoes, I think, are our two question marks. I mean, in a pinch, hypothetically in a pinch, Staraptor can win against Gumshoes if they don't get owned. Beware can also sort of... Actually, Beware can win here. How do they do against the... It might just be Beware. Especially if we're able to get a -1. To make Body Press do less. Also, can you kill with one tap? If Torterra breaks it, no. Well, Torterra doesn't want Avalanche. We can find something. I think Mirror Coat wouldn't do too much. That's the numbers we'd have to figure out here. It's gonna be on Beware to clutch it out. Well, Beware's gonna have to take 2 frustrations, which is no bueno. Well, I mean, that'll almost always... Actually, that'll always proc Citrus, which is nice. Could Torterra win against Gumshoes? This is -1. I think Torterra might be able to win against Gumshoes. Torterra can win against Gumshoes at -1. We need a mon that can take frustration and baits Earthquake, and then also is useful here. Anyone else who can, I mean, you can take frustration and bait Earthquake. That's for damn sure, I know that. Or actually, I don't know that for sure. You do take frustration and bait Earthquake. Man, I miss Aggron so much. I should call Aggron. This does just let Torterra win this. Barring, I mean, this 1v1. Because Torterra is going to kill that guy, bait frustration, go here. Yeah. Because we can get it pretty fucking minus. I mean, once this is -2, Torterra is chilling. Especially because we can come in on an Earthquake too. Then what do we do about Avalugg? Baiting Body Press. Depends on what we're coming in on. I mean, Steelix could take the random move, usually. Well, I mean, if it's -1, they could definitely take the random move. And then, here's the question. How low does this need to be for Staraptor to pick this up? I mean, them always baiting... Well, it's not always baiting body... Oh, no, it's always baiting Body Press at -2. Ah! Oh, brother. This back-to-back is going to kill me. Okay. What are we doing about Gyarados, too? We already know that we can't put non-missing Shockwave. They do not learn Shockwave. Ugh. Maybe we need to bring a Pokemon. Oh, well. Are we using Cloyster in this fight? Because Cloyster with the move second kills thing is the mon to go. It's like Wise. Is it Wise Glasses? No. It's some sort of glasses. Lens. Some sort of lens. Zoom lens. Okay. Because we know Cloyster with zoom lens should always or usually win this 1v1. So we actually don't need to worry about that. Torterra. Who's killing Floatzel? That was Electrode killing Floatzel? Yeah, I think it was Electrode killing Floatzel, if I was not mistaken. I guess we still have to figure out some of the pick up the D-Knight, too. Because we were gonna volt switch to break it. Damn, dog. Volt switch does 24. And then, oh, nah, that's magnet volt switch. Magnet volt switch does. Oh, that's not gonna change the HP. These fights suck. Oh, just 28. Whoa. 10. Baiting effectively random move. Skunk is already used, Torterra's already used, Electrode's already used. Damn, it has to be like this last slot Pokemon. Fucking hell, baby. Just don't have enough slots. Skunk Tank I know can learn Flamethrower, right? Can't even get there. And we need them for the other fight. What up, Moon Man? Happy birthday, Moon Man. Merry Christmas, Xbox. Maybe it is Arcanine here. But can Arcanine take this random move? I mean, it's not Earthquake. Fucking hell. I mean, if we go to someone who does bait Earthquake, we find a different way to lead the first fight. What is Star after bait? Draco every time? But we need the Volt Switch to break the scale and then kill it. Oh, fucking hell. Electrode not baiting the right move is murdering me. It's random move, right? Who's baiting Gumshoes? Torterra? No, it's almost always Frustration. I mean, we could just go into Staraptor and just not get crit. Might just be what it has to be. Might just be who you want to be, Barbie girl. I mean, is there a world? I mean, we could just stay in with Torterra. Oh, it's Quick Claw. Yeah, so we don't know for sure. And this Kingdra 1v1 is Omega sus. There's something here. Fucking hell. I think Arcanine might be the move. And I think it's Star... We go into Staraptor and we pray it doesn't frustration crit. I think that's just what you gotta do. But the problem is we need to guarantee that this guy, the Torterra, is... But what about Lucario? I mean, Lucario doesn't take it well enough. Because it's Quick Claw, we don't, like, know for sure. I mean, Beware wins this 1v1. But then if we bring Beware, then it's like, do they win this 1v1 against Avalugg? I don't know. No girl for Goret. I mean, maybe... Maybe it is Beware. It's a fucking ticking clock in this song, I swear to God. I mean, maybe we go into Beware. We hit it with Hammer Arm. We're not dead the 2 crits. We take a Citrus, and then we open this fight. I mean, we still need to find a way to kill Dragonite, too. It's the big problem here. I mean, there's so many fucking big problems here. Ah, Christ almighty. Yeah, the D-Knight becomes like... Okay, what's Torterra doing? Killing Bronzong can... Beware should also be able to fight this Bronzong. And then... we need someone else to fight the Kingdra. Anyone who could be useful fighting it. Can anyone else fight this Kingdra? This Kingdra becomes so much more sketchy when it's mons who can actually get crit. We need someone who like walls the fuck out of the Kingdra. I mean, if this Mence can come in on the right move. And I assume you'd help against D-Knight. You absolutely would. You'd have to come in on the right move as well, though. I mean, this could maybe get arranged. What is this guy bait? Crabhammer? How do you feel about Crabhammer? Crabhammer Aqua Jet is kind of sketchy. Beware, I guess, can kill it. They need to come in on Liquidation. Cloister Baits. Cloister does not bait Liquidation. Cloister Baits Draco. I know a mon who doesn't bait Draco, but then they bait Zuka, but Zuka can miss. Oh, fucking hell, dude. If they could bait Earthquake. How do you feel about Gumshoe? Same shit. Damn, it's just like we don't have enough slots. What if it was like this and this and that? What about a team like that? Okay, fight one. Who is killing Bronzong? Steelix is killing Bronzong. They can do that. That can be done. They can very easily be done. And we're not afraid of Iron Defense. Then Steelix always baits Zuka Billiat. Well, I guess we could go back and forth on those until we get the move we want. Frustration going to Steelix. Then Life Orb Staraptor picks that up. That was a Black Belt Staraptor picks that up. Black Belt Staraptor picks that up. That's actually a big move of importance. Wonder if Black Belt Staraptor would bait Aqua Jet, which could be useful for repositioning. Okay, wait. I think we might have a breakthrough here. We just have to redo our entire fucking line. All right, let's go back to the back-to-back. Let's start with the back-to-back and see if we can win the back-to-back with these 6 Pokemon. And then we have to go back to the run our line for the first fight. All right. So how are we beating D-Knight? D-Knight, to beat D-Knight, we would have to break Sash. Actually, if we bait Aqua Jet is kind of critical importance now. So this is the question we wanted answered. It's always going to see highest damaging roll. Well, if we're holding no item, then it's always... Well, let's actually... We can figure this out. Fast or slow KO. Slow KO is max plus 11. If AI is dead to player mon and slower, all attacking moves get an additional plus 11. So it's a possibility that it clicks knockoff. It's a possibility that it clicks. The possibility for knockoff. It's a possibility for Aqua Jet if we have an item. But if we have no item, knockoff is just highest damaging move. So say we go... Electrode is... I mean, then we could just kill it with Electrode, couldn't we? Or do we want... Or we could go... Oh, couldn't we just go like Magical Leaf Volt Switch? We could just go Magical Leaf Volt Switch. Or we could... Honestly, the best thing would be T-Bolt Volt Switch. Because it always should Aqua Jet. Yeah, because knockoff can't kill. Okay, wait. Let's cook. I think the only problem that crops up is that the move we're going to be baiting from this is like giga random now. Which could be a problem. And by could be, I mean definitely will be a problem. If we can lead with something, if we lead with a bird who, but we'd still have to hit it to break it, right? I mean, if we lead with Skunk, bait Earthquake, go into one of these, and then that would get rid of the herb. Then Draco would drop it to... I guess, yeah, that would... If we lead with that, bait Earthquake by going into Intimidate here. I mean, if we're... So we need to find a way to either lead Mence or Star Raptor. Actually, can't we just read Mence? Lead Star Raptor? Because if we lead Star Raptor with Black Belt, it's always going to know, it's always going to see being dead to, it's always going to see being dead to close combat. Outsped and be dead to close combat, so it's always going to click Aqua Jet. So if we go Star with item, I think we'll go Black Belt for all intents and purposes now. We make it -1. It sees it's outsped and dead. It's always going to click Aqua Jet. So on the Aqua Jet, we go into Electrode. Then it's going to see against Electrode that it's outsped and dead. So then it's going to... Well, we still need to chip... The problem is we still need to chip... this D-Knight. That is the problem that happens if we don't open with Electrode. The fuck thing is just like, well then who's gonna kill Gumshoes? Star Raptor can kill Gumshoes if well, it's going to be a frustration coming in on that. Yeah, so Star Raptor can kill Gumshoes. Oh, I mean, they don't guarantee kill Gumshoes is the problem, right? But they'd be dead to exactly Quick Claw crit, which I think is probably something we're going to have to risk to get this line. Yeah, I don't think we're baiting exclusively Crunch. I think exactly Quick Claw crit is something that this line's going to end up having the risk. Which I think is totally reasonable, given how fucking fucked this section is. You would bait in Earthquake / Frustration. No, it'd probably just be Frustration. Okay. This fight's evil. I do not like this fight, Sam I am. Ew. Zuka is not 50%, 30% act drop is fucking evil though. Anybody who bits liquidation? Maybe it's Zuka. That's Draco or Zuka. Fuck. Fuck, dude. We might end up just not even doing this fight today. Yeah, this whole gauntlet is evil. And this is having one fight where Star Raptor just solos it. And we're still stressing. You. So true. What's up? Updies. What's updies? I don't think we have any other... We need like another U-turn E kind of guy. Where's Glysaur? I don't think Glysaur's fast enough to do this. A little bit too slow. Huh. We would love to lead with a Mon that baits guaranteed something. I mean, guaranteed Draco isn't like the greatest thing in the world. Guaranteed Earthquake would be really nice. That's in like this guy taking Crab Hammer. It's like that line falls apart. Really, it's just probably gonna boom on Archie. Seeing as this is like the first attempt, I'm probably gonna do Archie as safe as possible. But it's really, I need to get through this fucking shit first. Electro really seems like the guy to start off this fight. Okay, so let's... In the fights that lead up to this, I think Steelix is probably going to come as well. Because Steelix can do what Torterra does in this fight and makes the Gumshoes 1v1. It doesn't really beat that guy by itself, but I mean, it does really, really nice here. And yeah, it's probably going to be like Star Raptor plus that to pick up the kill. The question then becomes, but we kind of want to use Steelix for, well, Steelix is just going to take the frustration, and then Steelix would take care of, I don't love that either. How are we going to beat Avalugg? Christ. No, it's going to be the teddy bear. Beware, yeah. Because Beware can like sort of do this too. It's just like taking the frustration is not fun. And then it's like, what do we do about D-Knight? Oh, God. Could we do Beware Arcanine, maybe? Because I know Arcanine plus D-Knight can... Arcanine plus Electrode can beat D-Knight. Arcanine kills this. They'd bring in... How are we taking... And then, who was going to take care of Floatzel? Was Torterra going to take care of Floatzel? It's like every time you move it to kill someone, now there's someone else. How the fuck was I going to kill Floatzel? Oh, we're killing Floatzel with Electrode. Don't even mind me. We could. There is some potential maybe with that the thing that just like scares me out of, and they would bait dual wing beat. The thing that just makes this whole gauntlet a fucking nightmare is that it's a gauntlet, and that we're just like crying out for mons who can for more slots. Okay, let's go all the way back to this Arcanine line. Let's do Grunt 2 with it. So we go Volt Switch. Do we need an item for it? Volt Switch is 24. I think it actually like just barely gets there with the items. So it's 24. That would put it down to 14. Arcanine with Hardstone. Doesn't get there. So that would have to be, does the magnet get us there? Magnet is 28, but that's at 118. And then did it have to be Life Orb, really? Yeah, I think it had to be Life Orb. Yikes, hard lemonade on that. Yeah, Life Orb just gets there. So this would be Electrode, Magnet, Arcane, Life Orb. Tag is not in this gauntlet. I can show you over here. It's this first fight, which we'll have to slightly redesign if we're not bringing Torterra, which I don't think we are. This second fight, which Staraptor completely solos, thank God. And then it's these two grunt fights or back-to-backs that you can't heal or change your team in between them. Yeah. Oh, wait, is that just no healing or consecutive battles? No healing. Okay, yeah, so that is a back-to-back. And then it's the permanent Tailwind fights, the 3 permanent Tailwind fights. Actually, I think permanent Tailwind's for Archie, and then Archie. Yeah. So we're right in front of Archie. Archie's right around the corner. What was I going to say? So Arcanine would kill that. They would bait in... No, we're not quite cooked. Maybe we're not cooked. Baiting random moves from that, but we win anyways. I think crit, low kick, plus Aqua Jet from the previous fight. Maybe. Exactly that fucking kills us. Magnets. We'll do the exact numbers in a second. Electrode kills with T-Bolts. So this would be that Arcanine and Electrode for that. Then Electrode kills Floatzel. Unfortunately, it doesn't do enough damage to kill with Volt Switch. That would maybe make this marginally easier. Then it would be Avalugg, who I think we have to Volt Switch on. Or we don't have to Volt Switch on, but that would... I think it would behoove us to do so. Basically taking random move. Beware with probably an item gets there. Mirror Coat is going to do... Surge by special attack, returns double damage. So if it does Mirror Coat on a Volt Switch... Which I think we have to... Why? It wouldn't... Let's think about that. Blaziken for Beware. The chicken? I think chicken's really afraid of Body Press crit. I mean, they would be fine the Mirror Coat. How would they do about Gumshoes? Because I think what we ideally need Beware to do is take care of both Gumshoes and this guy. Well, actually, no. Well, it depends. If we could bait the Guaranteed Earthquake, then we would take care of it with Staraptor. It's so fucked. It's so fucked, dude. Where were we? Avalug. Volt Switch. Oh, yeah, we're going to see how much Magnet Volt Switch does. Or, no, we're seeing if it could Mirror Coat here. If target cannot KO AI Mon, and target only has moves the corresponding split, So it's not going to be this because... Oh, wait. Does it have sturdy? Is it always going to Mirako? Wait, actually, let's figure this out. So it's going to see slow kill with all of these other moves. So they're all going to be either +9 or +11. Mirror Coat, on the other hand, we only have... I wonder if we can manipulate this so it'll never be Mirror Coat. If we got rid of Magical Leaf and gave us a physical attacking move, we would... If it has faster additional -1. If we give this a physical move, I think it would never click Mirror Coat. If I'm not mistaken. Only has moves that correspond split. Because we have a Magical Leaf TM. We could get rid of Magical Leaf, give it... I don't fucking know. Natural Gift, something that we also have unlimited TMs of. We only have one Facade TM, right? No, that is correct. Oh, Secret Power. Yeah, if we got rid of Magical Leaf, taught it Secret Power, that would mean it would never click Mirror Coat because it would see us having a physical move. So then it would never get this additional +2. And potentially would get this -1. So it would get B +6. That would be it. So that means we could always safely get Volt Switch Chip, which would do 102 and break sturdy. Which would put it at 145. Secret, Secret over Leaf. That would always put it at 145. We'd be coming in on random attacking move. Black Belt Singing in the Dead of Night. Black Belt Beware will always kill with superpower. Which would mean Gyarados is coming in. Gyarados can still set... Oh, actually, it's going to depend on how low we are. I mean, actually, I think Gyarados definitely can set up, but we don't really care because Cloyster... What does Aqua Tail do again? And it would make us -1. We'd be -2. No additional effect. Could also miss Copium. We'd go into Cloygod. It would either click Aqua Tail, which in that case, I believe, because we'll have Wide Lens so we never miss, we just need to hit Rock Blast twice. I think it would Crunch crit. No, it would never be Crunch. Yeah, so we can't even get like Crunch crit into drop. I guess it was Aqua Tail, Crunch crit, drop. Lower defense by 1. Crunch crit. So that'd be... So it's Aqua Tail crit 25, Crunch crit 30, and then drop. Okay, I guess Aqua Tail crit, Crunch crit with drop into Crunch crit would kill us. But that would be the goddamn fuckiest thing I've seen in my life. And we have to have the item, so we hit through Bright Powder. Cloister would be able to kill that. So we can win this fight. This would be... How much damage can Beware safely take? Yeah, we'd absolutely quit. Beware at the most is going to take about 50%. Is there any Mon? Is there any Mon? Does any Mon exist? Here is a question. Can we find so we need someone to kill. Here's what exists in the here's what is the problem with this is that still need someone to kill Kingdra, which now we don't have. And Gumshoes, I guess. I think what's gonna end up having I don't know. Dude, I don't know what the fuck we're gonna do. I legitimately have no clue what we're gonna do. Yeah, because Arcanine needs to be at full. Huh. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to do these fights today because I still cannot find a line that gets us there. This shit sucks. Where could we make cuts? Yeah. It sucks that Rocky Helmet is Rocky Helmet. Wait a second. I still Rocky Helmet's only for moves that make contact, right? Icicle Sphere isn't contact. Not did the double crit foul play. So, I mean, Icicle, we don't need Skunk Tank, I don't think. I don't know if you get Revenge on Staraptor. I don't know if we have the ability. I guess we could put something over to a weak beat and then put it back on. Okay. This is... We can... Okay. Can we kill Corsola Galar with mons that we already have? Can we find a crazy arachnid situation? We don't need to set up against this guy. We don't really want to set up against this guy. Nah, I think the arachnid thing is just too fancy. We can cut that. So Cloister's, it seems like Cloister's always going to come. Electro's always going to come. I mean, Star Raptor is actually the only one who's like 1,000,000% guaranteed going to come. Who could kill Corsa Galar? Who's a motherfucker? Can we go back to Torterra? But Torterra doesn't have a status move to kill it. Old turtle. Good old turtle. Could Muck do something better later on? Because Muck does win against Corsola Galar, right? We knock off and then crunch if we get cursed bodied on it. I guess getting burn would be the lose situation there. And then Muck, can you do anything? Muck backwards, please. You take a Draco from Kingdra and then question mark. Would you bait something else? Your house is fine? Let's go. What a good birthday gift. I don't think I should be thinking like we can probably find a way to beat Corsola with another thing that we'd bring. Here's a weird question. Well, maybe we can teach this something instead of Brick Break. Could we, like, Screech this guy? And then give someone the potential to just fucking murk it? I mean, you can't get hit by Nightshade. We could probably Screech this guy and then murk it with someone else. If Steelix would be our boy. Doesn't Roserade beat Corsola? What Roserade? I wish I had Roserade. Oh, if we had something with Natural Cure. Yeah, I guess. You could beat this guy. Avalok baiting Body Press. Okay, what are we doing about Kingdra? Sat on my roof, played guitar, smoked weed, had some wine, nice daily powder with fudge and cookies on the side, went and got my cats. Not another idea. Yeah, it sounds like a nice birthday. Sounds like a real nice birthday. Okay. Torterra can 1v1 Kingdra. Torterra can also 1v1 Gumshoes. They can't take care of Avalug. Well, we have to remember that... Do you bait Body Press? You bait Avalanche. Oh, maybe there's something there. Oh, there's got to be something there, right? Oh, but we need the life orb on. Maybe. Oh, but no, it's random move from D-Knight in the beginning. Ugh. Wait, I wouldn't quite say that. Nah, but we need Cloister for Gyarados. Fuck! It never ends! Every time you find an answer, there's 2 more things getting in your fucking way! Why do people play this game? Is this supposed to be fun? Yeah, back-to-backs go crazy negative. Go crazy derogatory. No, there's no way to do it. Yeah, because the bug can't set up against this guy, and they'd have to lead against this thing. We'd have to bring the bug in against, like, Floatzel. How does the bug do against Kingdra? They take a Draco, and then... What if I soaked this? What if I soaked? Any soakers in chat? Actually, don't respond to that. Torterra can beat Kingdra. Can, with the help of something else, probably also beat Gumshoes. If this is -1 and they have enough health left. Then we need someone who fights Avalugg. Which could be Beware. Could also be Steelix. But Steelix could set someone else up. Because we could, like, swap. We could Volt Switch into Steelix. Can they take 2 body presses? They can't take 2 body presses. Well, I mean, what about crit? It'd be like crit. I mean, the thing is, we're going to be able to break the sash with... Well, they only need to take 1, right? Because if you bait guaranteed body press, we could go here and then... I know we can't pick it up. I'm surprised you don't do enough. We need guaranteed avalanche. Well, we go here on the guaranteed body press. We go here on the guaranteed avalanche. We go here. And then pick it up with, like, Flare Blitz. And then we're killing you with... Oh, but then... The fuck are we doing? I mean, it could go back to Staraptor just not getting... But I mean, if Staraptor gets Quick Claw... Even Quick Claw normal frustration, I think that just kills the run, right? Maybe there's a line here. I'm gonna go pee real quick. I'm gonna look at this. 6 Pokemon potential for being able to beat Grunt 1 and 2 back to back. Because I think with these 4 core plus most other 2 Pokemon, I think we can win the first fight. The second fight, Staraptor always wins. So it really just becomes... Game sucks. Mooman! Stop being weird in chat when new people are here. Which means stop being weird all the time. Okay. Zoop. Let's run it back. We open with... Update her. No shit. What was I gonna say? Is it gonna be Star Raptor? No, because we need Star Raptor for swaps. So we're gonna go. We expect it to be Aquajet. If I'm not mistaken. Could Torterra also win this 1v1? They could, couldn't they? Torterra can't solo this fight, right? Oh, but then Torterra would have to lead this fight, which we don't. I mean, baiting dual wing beat isn't the end of the fucking world. Yeah, the annoying shit here is that, well, if we don't go, I think we need an item for, let's clarify that. I think Volt Switch, we already been over this. Volt Switch without the item, just 24, would put this down to 14 or 214, and then the Life Orb on this. Okay, no, they do get there without, they could get there without an item. Because if we go Volt Switch, no item into Rock Blast, I think that would always kill. Volt Switch is 150. 2 minus 150. We'd always take the Aqua Chip before swapping out too. So that put this down to 52, break the stash. We take the Aqua Jet before swapping out. We go into Cloy God. Cloy God would take another Aqua Jet. They would really want to give a shit. They'd kill with Rock Blast. Yeah. Then they would bait in always clicking Draco. Always clicking Draco, which I believe is a safe swap to Tort. So if we do Grunt 1 with Electrode, no item. Electrode, no item. And then Cloyster. Anyone else who can do it? You're not faster. You are faster and Aquajet would kill you. Yeah, no, it just would be Cloyster. Cloyster would kill. Cloy would bait in. This guy always clicking Draco. We're going to go into Torterra. We're going to take the Draco. -2. We would go... We're going to click Synthesis there immediately. Yeah, we'd click Synthesis. The heal back up. If we get defense dropped, we can go back into Cloyster and then take another Draco. Not that we'd love to lose that health on Cloyster, but it is something we can afford to lose. Torterra would end up killing Kingdra ideally at as high health as possible. What we'd want to do is bait a... We are faster. What we'd want to do, ideally, is go Steelix on the Frustration, Gumshoes on the Earthquake, then back to Steelix again on the Frustration. And then Staraptor. And then, I mean, depending on how... I think at -1... It's gonna depend on Torterra's HP. Because we have to be able to take 2 Frustrations. Or an Earthquake plus a Frustration. Because of Quick Claw. Is there ever a world where we go... I think we maybe go Leppa instead. Citrus, I mean, Synthesis only has 5 PP. Well, how am I going to click it, right? We need to hit Kingdra twice. And maybe, I think we actually go Citrus. Yeah. I think we're getting somewhere. Don't jinx it before it happens. And then this would be Steelix, Staraptor, Torterra. Then fight 2 would begin. Steelix has taken some damage. Staraptor hasn't taken any damage. Torterra is probably still pretty... How long is it? Relicanth in the fight? No spoilers. Torterra is... I think it's likely going to be... Torterra is going to be still going to be its like 75% health. So we could totally use them for something, if need be. Which we probably want to use for this Avalugg pivot to get Arcanine in. So, zoop, fight 2. Electrode is also going to have no item. Let's get rid of this Beware. Okay. Electrode will have taken 1 Aqua Jet. So they will be at most down to 63%. I don't think it's going to matter. Well, it would be for... What is it? Crit Loca coming back in. Not really what we'd want to see. Taking Aqua Jet kind of sucks. Do we really need to take the line where... Is it really the line where we... Fuck, it might be the line where we just swap into Torterra from the jump. Ugh. Such an ugly start to the fight, though. Because this is always going to be Aqua Jet. Damn, I wish I had Giga Drain still in Electrode. That'd go kind of hard here. Aqua Jet sucks. Unless... Okay, what are we putting on... If we open with a Staraptor with... We already are using Life Orb. We are already using Life Orb. Black Belt Staraptor. Would bait Aqua Jet. Would put this at -1. Which I do think Earthquake, Giga Drain... Or, I mean, we could sit in front of it to manipulate our HP to a place that we like. Then the question would be, us leading this fight with Staraptor, though. Don't really love that. I mean, it's guaranteed Draco. We go here on that. It would get minus... We would know it would get -2 from the Draco, which is nice, because the Intimidate would eat up the White Herb. Then the Draco, it would hit Steelix. They'd go -2. Baiting guaranteed Earthquake, too. We go back here. And then be -1. Guaranteed Draco again. But Torterra can't do shit. Oh, I mean, Torterra could break. Oh, my God. No fucking way Torterra is going to do everything. Oh, my God. And then we wouldn't have... We'd have to do Lepa if we ended up doing this, right? If we get this -2, is it still clicking Dual Wing Beat? It is always clicking Dual Wing Beat. Because we could break this. How much damage would Torterra need to do for... Oh my fucking God. Wait, is this actually the line? Where Torterra does everything? Oh my God, this might actually be the line. Where Torterra does fucking everything. Slash, I guess Steel could also do things here, too. Then we wouldn't have to worry about Electrode's health. But then we'd still want to lead Staraptor. But I mean, that would make Floatzel safer, I think. Okay, we're going to have to run through this entire thing again, but I think... Okay, so say Torterra... How much damage would it... It's baiting the right move. Like, if we take the expected... The Draco that's going to happen, and then we get this down to -2. Yeah. I mean, again, if it doesn't matter if it gets here. Like, all we need Torterra to do is... How much damage does... I think we need, like, 2 or, like, maybe 3 Giga Drains. 218. So we have to do 20 damage. So I think that's 2 Giga Drains. 1 to break it, and then... It's 3 Giga Drains, I think. Depending on the roll. That's crazy. But I mean, the Wingbeat can't flinch. Fucking hell. But that could work. Then we go into Arcanine to kill it. Arcanine doesn't do anything in the other fight, so it's going to be at full health. We're not going to be baiting Earthquake. With Multiscale Shattered, Life Orb Rock Slide gets there. They kill. That's going to be baiting Floatzel. If Electrode is still at full health, which I believe they will be, Magnet, Magnet, T-Bolt kills, brings in this guy, clicking, random move. It's really going to depend on... Steelix's health scares me a little bit for this. Damn, if we could have Electrode be healthier in front of Avalugg, but I don't know how we do that. If we were baiting Guaranteed Water move? Nah, which is not going to happen. I mean, you're never baiting Ice Beam. I mean, we could go here, and then Ice Beam's not what we want. We go there on the Ice Beam, and then that's still overlapping rolls. Or go there on the Ice Beam. No, they don't like any of those moves. Fucking hell. Well, who? If we can pay guaranteed waterfall / hydro pump. Anybody? Would be high health Steelix, which is not going to happen. This somehow have to have a Vesuvian Electrode in already. Yeah, the sketchy thing is low kick crit. Well, does that only bothers us if Aquajet crits? No, that's normal roll Aquajet. Normal roll Aquajet does 25%, so that means, like... No, it'd have to be high roll, exactly high roll, low kick crit, which I think is something we just have to kind of accept. We're kind of getting, as we get further here, there's going to be more things we're going to have to accept as being a huge fucking pain in our ass. What was the way we were going to start this? It was going to be Staraptor lead, baiting Draco, which we'd go into Steelix on, which would go -2 here, because the White Herb would be eaten up by that. Then it would always be Earthquake. We could go back into this guy, go -1 attack. Then it would be guaranteed Draco again, which, I mean, we'd have to dodge a crit on, or no, we could go into Torterra there. Then it'd be dual wing beat, which we'd go into Steelix on. There'd be Earthquake again. We'd go here, make it -2. Draco. Oh well. Oh, it'd be Draco. Wait. Let's run that cycle again. Holy shit. Staraptor comes in. White Herb is eaten. It's always going to Draco. We go. I think we have to go Steelix in the first one. Which I means, I guess, if that's crit Draco, kill me. Steelix might have enough health at that point. What is Steelix doing here? He's taking a frustration. It should be able to take crit both. Well, I mean, then it has to come back in again. No, it does have to. I think it only actually has to come in on the first one, right? Because it would be Draco here. Steelix takes it. Goes -2. Bait's only Earthquake. We go into Staraptor. Goes -1. Then this would always be Draco, which we would go into Torterra on. It would make this -2 here. This would go dual wing beat again. Crits aren't real true. We could go to, if it's still safe to go to Steelix on that, we'd go to Steelix on that. We'd go here on the Earthquake, make it -2. Then this is either Draco or dual wing beat, I guess, which is not really what we want. It's really going to depend on HP, right? Draco or dual wing beat. Which I guess we could go into Arcanine. Oh, well, on the 50-50 between Draco or dual wing beat, we can go there. And then if we get this to -3... Yeah, it's all going to depend on, like, yeah, if we'd get to -3, we'd be able to come into Torterra on the Draco, and then the dual wing beat. Oh, fucking hell. As long as Torterra could, like, safely get in there and do that. Fuck. Crits are only not real on Torterra. And if we led here, this would be Staraptor intimidates this guy. We'd have to go, we'd go Black Belt. How come this guy never has to get hit by anything? Go Black Belt to show kill with close combat. I mean, could we well, wait. That is a really good point, right? Because this guy's going to click Aqua Jet. So we don't need to use Torterra there. Because we could go CC, break the sash, hard swap second turn into whatever we want. I mean, we could go this guy. Yeah, something. We're starting to get somewhere. Is it the right place? Who knows? I do think that opener for the second fight seems nice. It does. I think the great thing about it is that Torterra is. I mean, that Star Raptor doesn't get hit. That also might make this... Oh, we take 2 Aqua Jets instead of 1, which is the annoying thing. That would give us free positioning for the fight after, but I don't think that really helps us crazy much. Because that would just... I mean, that could get us a Torterra ready to go against Kingdra. But I think we're baiting, like, the same moves and can do, like, the same shit effectively. Okay, let's try running an example of this fight. So we'd lead Star Raptor Black Belt. Star Raptor with Black Belt is going to... This guy is going to see that they are dead to... they always are going to roll highest damage. What was I going to see? Yeah, so it's always going to see highest damage from us. So it's going to click Aqua Jet on turn 1, which gives us the freedom to click Close Combat. We'll take 20%, break the sash. We're not to the crit Aqua Jet. Then on the next turn, on the Aqua Jet again, we're going to switch into Cloyster. Who's going to take 2 Aqua Jets and then kill this guy. So Cloy's going to take about 15%. Cloy's going to take minus 15% during this fight. Star Raptor is going to take... It's actually nice that they attack before... That's not going to matter too much. Unless... if we get Aqua Jet crit, are we baiting... I think we're still baiting the right move. 48, we'll say 50%. Yeah, well, 48. 48 max roll crit, still always baiting Draco from this guy, which is what matters the most. Cool. So most of the time we're taking, though, 20%. Or we'll say 22%. Cloyster is going to take 15%. They can afford to lose it. They'll kill this. They will bait in Kingdra clicking Draco, which... scary. Don't like it. But Torterra can come in on that. They'll take the Draco. They'll go -2 special attack. They'll hit... Torterra will hit Synthesis the turn after. They'll get back up to full. If need be... I guess they could also hit Draco the next turn. I guess that is the... We could technically go back in the Star Raptor there. I guess it's going to depend on what we do... What we're doing turns after. I mean, we could also use this as a backup for the Dragonite. Also potentially use Electrode if... We have ability to steer. We're going to go based on most probable thing. We're always clicking Synthesis here. We just need to hit it twice I'd probably 3 times with Earthquake. We want to set it up so that we are... we are coming in on the right stuff. Crit Draco. I guess that is the fucky thing there. Well, no, if we get defense drop, then it's always going to be liquidation. So I don't have anything to worry about. So we're chilling. Yeah. I guess crit liquidation would do a fuck ton because of sniper. That's going to do a decent amount. Regardless, Torterra wins this 1v1 eventually, and then is going to bring in Gumshoes, clicking Frustration. We'll go into Steelix, who's going to take... Okay, Steelix takes... We'll round this... we'll just say 18% here on that first swap. Then they're going to always bait Earthquake, which we're going to go into Staraptor on. That's going to be Frustration again, which, Frustration again, which we'd go into Steelix on again, which Steelix, I think we can have a Citrus on. Yeah, which is going to help. So that'd be another 18 on Steelix. Well, I guess depends on if it's crit or not. We'll have the Intimidate up. Fucking hell, dude. So we -1. That would bait Earthquake again, so we go back into Staraptor, make it -2. Oh, I think we take one more Frustration. We'll say we don't get crit. Say 18, 12, then we'll say 10. We'll keep it. So we take about 40%, then we bait the Earthquake, we go into this guy, and now that they're low enough, the Torterra can take an Earthquake plus a Frustration. They can finish that off. And we're probably going to end at 75% on Torterra. We do that against Gumshoes. Staraptor / Cloyster against this guy, and then Torterra against this guy. Lepa on that. Cloygod. This is not going to knock off. Nah, because it's going to see that it's dead. It would never knock off. Yeah, if it sees it's dead before it's going to move, it would never click a move that... There's not a world, yeah. Right? Would it potentially see slow kill? Is there a world where... I think it's fictional. Because it's going to be +11. Okay, it would be like 20% of the time. And then it would have to be exclusively... I don't think we have a better option. I don't want to lose my fucking wide lens, but yeah. I think there is a world where it clicks knockoff. But it would have to be... Yeah, dead all priority moves get +11. So Aquajet will get +11. Slow kill if it does kill after close combat, which is pretty decent probability. No, that's without the item. It's a decent probability. So it's like a 20% into a 50-50. But we need the black belt to guarantee that show that we kill. I think we're going to do it anyway and accept that risk. Losing the zoom lens would be really fucking bad, though. Kills this guy. What was I gonna say? Where were we? Yeah, that fight ends. We're gonna start fight 2. Staraptor comes in. They're at 60-something health. They try to intimidate it. Multi-scale. A waiter gets eaten up. They're seen dead to Draco. We go into... would you be dead to crit Draco? It's going to depend on how much HP Steelix is left. If the berry is procced, also maybe depending on Torterra's health as well. We can decide where we're going to go. And I think most likely we go straight Steelix here. Take the Draco. Then we're baiting Earthquake. Go back to Staraptor. Make this -1. That's always going to be Draco again. Then I think we'd go to Torterra on that Draco, go -4. Be baiting to a Wing Beat. We go to Steelix on that, who's not going to take jack shit damage from that. They're going to bait Earthquake again. That'll go -2 into this guy. Then it is a 50-50 between these moves, which we can go into Arcanine on. And then we can also potentially go into Arcanine if there's like a 50-50 situation or a sketchy thing where we know it's not going to be Earthquake, i.e. coming out of Staraptor, we could do that sooner. We go into that. Then on Earthquakes, we go into Staraptor. I think once it's -2, Torterra should be good to take 2 dual Wing Beats. It's going to depend on health, HP, Citrus Berry situation, all that jazz. I think Citrus would probably already be procced at this point. Well, no, we're going to have Alepa, so it's not going to be Citrus procced at this point. Regardless, we have enough mons to dance around this, break the break the white multi-scale, and then against Torterra, when we're only baiting dual Wing Beat, we go into Arcanine, and Arcanine picks it up with Life Orb Rock Slide. It's a fucking nightmare of a swap situation, but it gets there. This guy's going to come in. They're going to be baiting effectively random move that isn't Ice Beam from Floatzel. The whole reason we're doing this fucking hootenanny here is that so Electrode is at full health to be able to always come in and kill this. Electrode, Magnet, Unite, Star, Steel, Tort, fucking everybody gets in on this action, and then Arcanine. And then, well, let's do this way. Arcanine's going to kill that. It's going to bait in Floatzel. We're going to be able to go into Electrode because it's going to be everything except Ice Beam. Electrode can outspeed in 1 tap. That will bring in Avalugg, clicking random move. That is where Steelix life gets put on the line. The fuck we killing Avalugg again? Yeah, how the fuck we killing Avalugg? Did I just complete... Oh, yeah, no. Now I remember. Okay. So it's going to be Volt Switch, Magnet Volt Switch. We need to put Secret Power on this so it won't click Mirror Coat. Volt Switch will do 102. Which would put this at... The run's going pretty good, Munch. We've been doing this 4-fight gauntlet for the last 3 hours. And I've restarted it so many times of prepping it. 102 would make this 1, 4... Actually, 247. What was it? 102. 102 minus 247. Let's just do it here. 145. Okay, 145. We're going to go into Steelix. This is probably the sketchiest turn here. Yeah, struggling the final line. Guess exactly crit body press fucks us. Most likely, though, that's going to be body press. We just need Torterra to be healthy enough to... They are faster here, which is interesting. Like, if we get a crit Volt Switch, maybe there's a funky line change there. I guess also depending on Staraptor, I guess, right? Where Staraptor's health is at. Actually, I don't know if we want to do that because the thing that gets us in safely is... I mean, it's not funny for us. Now we don't want to do that. This needs to be Steelix. Needs to be Steelix baiting body press so we can go into Torterra, who can then go into Arcanine again. Because Torterra is going to bait Avalanche. Here's a question. Nah, if it's Avalanche, this guy's fine because it would do double damage, but it really just can't be exactly body press crit. Because this is going to be Steelix, Torterra, or this is Electrode, Steelix, Torterra, then Arcane again. Because Arcanine's going to take dual Wing Beat coming in, which is again like a don't get crit moment. I think we'd still be fine in a don't get crit moment. But yeah, it's coming in. Life Orb. Life Orb, Flare Blitz, 174, plus Electrode, Magnet, Volt Switch. We just did this right. 145. 145. This guy will do... Or 145, this guy will do... 174. That will kill it. And then that would bring in Gyarados, Aqua Tail. If we have... Man, if this wasn't Bright Powder, I mean, we still... I have Rock Slide could... Nah, we'd still... I mean, us not baiting a setup move is nice. And baiting Aqua Tail is pretty nice too, actually. So... And it looks like a guaranteed kill, so it won't set up Dragon Dance. Pog. Oh, and then it actually won't D-Dance here. And then Cloyster comes in with Wide Lens and kills it. Okay, it's possible. It's not impossible. It's not impossible. We might be close to running this. The question, we gotta go back to fight 1 to see what we're doing here. How are we killing Corsola? Or how are we killing Mandibuzz? I believe that would be Steelix. Okay, let's this one, let's just run it for posterity's sake. Let's run it from the jump. Magnet Electrode does 168. Holy shit, we might be getting there. 168 puts this down to 60. We're baiting only Ice Beam. On that, we're going to go into Cloy. Who's not faster? Why would we be going into Cloyster? No, we just kill with Arcanine. We go, it's only Ice Beam. 59 HP. Rock Slide always kills. Don't need anything else, right? I'm not missing anything. I think I'm missing something. which does 134. Why does it thought it was doing 168? Who's smoking crack? Oh, because I said Thunderbolt. I was like, yeah, that number seems too good to be true. 228 minus 134 puts it at 94. Gonna always be Ice Beam. So it's gonna take 10%. And Ice Beam's not gonna miss. So that put it down to 71. Which, okay, Arcanine can always pick up with Rock Slide with no item. We can go Aspearberry. Arcane with Aspear so it doesn't get frozen. Can outspeed and kill with Rock Slide. That's all good and dandy. I feel like the calc was different last time and we needed Life Orb. Maybe I was just doing something fun. I wasn't calculating in their Life Orb, right? Yeah. Can you tell I'm fucking nervous? 228 minus 134. 94. Yeah, I didn't even think I was going to stream today. And then what's 10%? 94, 23. 94 minus 23, 71. Yeah. Goes into Arcanine. They can't get frozen. Outspeed with Rock Slide. Kills that. They would bait in Outspeed and kill. Outspeed and out damage. They would bait in Bronzong, clicking Body Press. They wouldn't click Iron Defense because they're faster. Steelix can come in, and Steelix with a Citrus can come in and either click Earthquake twice. We could also Screech, right? We probably Screech to take less damage. Yeah. Steelix kills Bronzong, Electrode / Arcane. They would then bait in. Actually, can Torterra? Oh wait, we actually want to do this with Torterra instead because I think we want to use Steelix for someone else. Because yeah, this is we go Torterra. Earthquake kills that guy. Torterra's gonna bait in. They outdamage this guy. They get outdamaged by Mandibuzz. Mandibuzz is gonna click Foul Play. Yeah. We go into Steelix. Rock Tomb doesn't make contact. Actually, no, we go... my apologies. I've got like 7 different lines in my head from doing this. So, Torterra's going to kill this. Torterra is going to have an item, but it's only going to bait Foul Play. We go into Cloyster. Cloyster's not dead to 2 crits of Foul Play, not baiting Knockoff. It could be Infestation as well. But we go into Cloy, who is a Never Melt Ice. And they are going to... Actually, is that a normal type move? Can Screech hit ghost types? Titled After Dark. Cloyster, Icicle Sphere doesn't make contact. They can kill with Icicle Sphere plus Ice Shard. That would bring in this guy. Can hit dark types, cool. So then against this guy, we'd go into someone who can take the status move, and then once they're status, they would go into Arcanine, who can take the Nightshade. Do we want to... Huh. What would... You know what? Pre-Slap Staraptor... Pre-Slap Staraptor just kills this guy, don't they? Or Pre-Slap... Against Pre-Slap Staraptor, what will this guy... What will they click? I mean, this could be a backup plan. We still need to kill this at some point. We probably go into... Oh, yeah, we go into Steelix once we know... once we expect a status move. It doesn't work, but because it can't hit us and it can't status us... Actually, we'd probably go, like, anti-burn bag. Did we go through all the music? Nah. We'd go, like... Rost Berry. We go pre-slept Rost because we can just sit in front of this, and then I guess if this is... Oh, well, Strength Snap does do it. No. I think I'm being a little bit too fancy. I'm being a little bit too fancy, right? Because once this is minus... Can you kill for -2? You can almost kill for -2. I guess we just need Steelix to screech this twice. Yeah. Oh, my bad. Yeah, we've been jumping around between the fights. So. Actually, we probably go Citrus instead of Lum on Steelix, because we don't really care if we're burned. And we're likely going to be coming in on a Nightshade. Yeah, we do that. We just need to... You're just a bad streamer. True. We just need to screech it twice, and then we go... Cloyster could pick it up. Guess we'd probably do some, like, Volt Switch into Brave Bird, would be my guess. Okay, I think we have our line. Good fucking lord. Okay. What? Being a what? T-Sunderer. Alright, let's go get Secret Power and win. Yeah, I've heard. I know what you're talking about. I was being obtuse like a triangle. You know what I'm saying? Electrode, Arcanine. Gotta make sure I grab all of my boosting items too. Arcanine, Torterra, Staraptor. I hope we win these. Munch the Crunch. He's munching, he's crunching, but he ain't bunching. Towards Steelix. I think the guy who's most in danger is probably Steelix, because they gotta take a lot of moves. I feel like it's really hard to find. It's really hard to find lines at first when you are, or lines at first that involve mons. Whatchamacallit? Mons that are just pivot mons. Yeah, I'll be like, where did Skelly go? All that I see now is Skelly's here instead of Skelly. You're gonna Bernstein Bears yourself. We get infinite magical leaf TMs. We do. Cool. Is it you who have secret powers? Is it you who has secret powers? Nope. You who has secret powers? Is it you who has secret powers? Nope. Who has the power of secrets? It's probably one of the NPCs I walk by. Nope. Already talked to you. Nope. Don't block me! Top left. Okay. Getting rid of Magical Leaf. Go. Moron top right. Baka top right. Let's hand out the right items. Let's unmute too. Okay, we spent 3 hours prepping for these fights. Surely we didn't miss anything. Magnet. Asper. I'm being forced to backseat. Well, there's no more backseating. For the most part, I ignore y'all during actual fights themselves. So there's no more backseats to be had. Now it's all open road, baby. Now you just get to sit back and enjoy. I really just jinxed myself when I was like, I played Crystal Kaizo. Back-to-backs don't scare me. Gauntlets don't scare me. Fucking idiot. Absolute baka. What is that the Mega John for? Guess we'll find out soon enough. Right order. Double check our items. Magnet, Asper, Citrus, Nevermelt, Lumberry, Citrus. Bennett, boo! Worthless. I want Mega Steelix. Oh, William Wisp. That's fun. I don't know if it matters which one we step in. It probably does. Yep. Outplayed. Idiot top right. Ghost Gem. That's fun. Alright. Here goes nothing, gamers. One of 4. Turn 1, we are going to Volt Switch against this guy. Volt Switch. This is only ever going to be Ice Beam. The fucking crit. It's only ever going to be Ice Beam. We're going to go into Hammy, who's going to pick up the kill. Go. This thing has no priority moves. We're faster. We have the Asper Berry. It wouldn't matter, too, because we were loaded up the kill with Flare Bloods. I swear to God. See, this is why you prepare for this shit. This is why you prepare for this shit. Bing, bong, bam. This is going to be Body Pressin'. Body Pressin' and Steve. I mean, I guess we could kill with this guy, but this is just safer. This Electrode loves leading fights by crit Volt switching. This guy just loves being a nuisance in that way. Alright, Hector, you're going to pick up a lot of KOs during this fight. Or during this gauntlet. Payback is going to hurt. Not too much, though. You're going to die. This is going to bring in our pal Mandible Buzz. We are reminded, this thing has a Rocky helmet, we are reminded that Icicle Sphere does not make contact. Rocky helmet. Yeah. So this is always going to be foul play. Should never be knockoff. So we're going to go into... check that one more time. Yeah, never going to be knockoff. So we're going to go into Cloygod. Could actually be infestation here too. Amanda Buzz. Hit with that Amanda show type beat. Alright. The question of the day. Will Icicle Sphere kill? I think it's going to hit 5 times. And we can't play the fun game of how many times this is going to hit, because we know how many times it's going to hit. The question is, will we kill it this turn, or will we kill it next turn? I don't think we're going to hit it this turn. He did not indeed clutch it up. We will play with a foul. Just gonna kill his Ice Shard. It doesn't matter. Does Ice Shard make contact? I didn't even think about it. Yeah, no, it shouldn't. It shouldn't, so yeah, because it's a shard. Oh, the attempt 2-bit? That would have been kind of funny. I didn't even... Oh, yeah, you said that. You just, like, change the attempt number and be like, what happened? Are we dead to Nightshade? We are always dead to Nightshade. So we get to be a little fucker by doing this. Click Nightshade, idiot! Wait, it had guaranteed kill with Nightshade. Wait. Why am I? What are you saying fuck me for? What are you saying fuck me for? Okay. Now I'm gonna get read out of my mind by this Corsola that's gonna click they're gonna click Will-O-Wisp this turn. I'm gonna get read out of my fucking mind. I'm getting owned. I'm getting owned! Okay. We take 13 from burn. 13 from burn. Nightshade to 74. We're still chilling. Bad streamer. Okay. We're gonna go into... Hamilton is still good to go. Yeah. Yeah, Hammy's got this. Not nice. Where would I be if my chat was not mean to me? Blitz! Hit him with that ballroom blitz. Cool. Alright, one down. Oh no! We can't use Flare Blitz for the rest of the fight! Whatever are we gonna do? Okay, I guess that makes sense that they read me if they're psychic. That makes a lot more sense. Alright, who's ready for the best fight of the gauntlet? / if I did this fight wrong, we're in trouble. Who wants to kill Sock Tua? I feel like a lot of time when Munch will show up like right after or before you show up, Skelly. I feel like, Skelly, you usually show up like right at the beginning and right at the end, or right at the beginning or right at the end. Throw for content. No! Why would you throw for content this deep? Okay. Let's check this line that Star After can solo this fight. This is kind of the thing that saved this gauntlet from being a super fucking nightmare. The Wingbeat kills Sock Tua and breaks Sturdy. Outspeeds. Does that. shows a kill to Lucario, so they're not going to come in. Is able to kill Throw with Brave Bird. Takes 40% self-recoil, so that puts it down to 60. And then outspeeds and one-taps Lucario. Lucario can click Extreme Speed. Extreme Speed crit is not enough to kill. Cool. I guess I should have bought more healing items. Not that it, like, super matters. I don't think it's gonna, affect this fight. But tried the game with me release, but you ignore me. Who didn't face harsh legal action? Oh, for the Hawk Tuah girl. Because of the cryptocurrency thing. Also, what did you say, Munch? I scroll up and I saw a Munch lessons. A Munch question. Nah, whatever. Scams take a long time. I am an Overwatcher. I do be out here watching over. Alright. In case I missed something drastic, I'm going to give everyone citruses, but I think this should just be a Falco moment. This is Falco. Wombo combo happy feet. Okay. Let's game. Support. Rocket Raccoon vibes. Is Rocket Raccoon a support in that game? Because wasn't there that guy who was playing Rocket Raccoon without healing that people were getting super fucking mad at? Next up is Black Belt Xander, who I assume is that guy over there. Go on, my robots win neutral. Me when I... Oh, yeah. That was in the pre-Tariff world. Now we're all fucked. Not the Penny Parker. Not the Peanuts Parker. Alright, gamers. This is the reason why this gauntlet is not incredibly impossible. This gauntlet would be, I feel like, impossible without this fight and this Star Raptor. Because we killed this guy. This guy who made it top rank without doing damage on Rocket. That was the reverse I was thinking of. This is Throw, who is about to throw this fight. Because I'm going to click Brave Bird on it, it's going to die. Cool. Then this brings in Lucario, who's going to click Extreme Speed because it knows it's dead. CC. Extreme Speed max roll does 142. Holy shit, that was closer than I thought it would be. I think Star Raptor's cool. Star Raptor is one of the, I feel like, coolest based birds. That the Mario Kart's gonna be $80? Yeah, I think Mario Kart's confirmed for $80. The new Mario Kart for Switch 2. They said there's like something else. Ooh, rare candy. Ooh, piece of candy. There's something else about it, right? Like, you're gonna not have to pay for online for it? Right? Yeah. Do we need to... Yeah, and it's also gonna set a precedent, obviously. Oh yeah, the fact that the tutorial game is paid is dumb, too. I don't think we're gonna need all those CCs, not gonna need that. Don't think we're gonna need Earthquake on that. Yeah, I don't think we definitely would want the Screech PP back. I feel like that's what this guy does. Slash, that is the possibility if there's like a world where we have to like sack that motherfucker. That would be the one to do it. Yeah. Oh, we want to use it. We do also have to hammer these out. Alright, here's the real fight of it all. Here's the one that gave me a fucking conniption. We are leading with Star Raptor here. This is really testing if I know my AI. We go Magnet on Electrode. I'm going to put Electrode in the second slot because if we get fucked and the item and like Star Raptor dies for some reason, that we have an okay Pokemon in our second spot. Pokemon games are coming. Yeah, I don't know. I'll probably play Zaza. I don't know. I actually know. I know exactly. If I wasn't going to play Zaza or considering playing Zaza on stream, I would not get the Pokemon ZA. Because I don't know how much of a Pokemon fan I am. I'm just a fan of Nuzlocke. I'm a fan of challenge games. Like, and this is barely a Pokemon game. Okay. This needs Black Belt. This needs Magnet. This needs Lepa. This needs Citrus. This needs Life Orb, and then Zoom Lens. Yeah, because Electrode is fucking insane. That's why. The GameCube games? What do you mean? Yeah. What was I gonna do? Life Orb, Life Orb, Life Orb, Life Orb. Yeah, you're confusing me, Skilla. Oh, you're saying about the GameCube remastered, like XD is coming to it. I gotcha. I gotcha. I think that's what you're saying. Well, there is Kaizo Coliseum. Yeah, isn't like the final fight in like XD? Although the final fight in Coliseum is like really fucking hard too, right? Okay, this guy needs Black Belt. This guy needs Magnet. This guy needs Lepa Berry. This guy needs Citrus. This guy needs Life Orb, and then this guy needs Zoom Lens. Pokemon Raw XD. Yeah, Kaizo Coliseum is a thing. I think the issue with Kaizo Coliseum is that. Is it like Norman and Kaizo? Yeah, like I think the final fight in Coliseum is a skill swap Slay King. I'm pretty sure, yeah. Alright. I don't fucking know what's going on. Let's game. I can beat the guy, mate. That would be cool. Will they follow me if I step this way? Yeah. Okay. We'll see what happens, dog. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. I think we get our capture after this if we survive this fight. All right. In this battle, we will be manipulating the AI. The AI sees that we can kill it with close combat, so it should always hit Aqua Jet because it knows it's going to die. But it has Sash. It did not hit Aqua Jet. This will be bad if it hits Knockoff. If it hits Knockoff... Actually, wait, no, this might be super fucked. Actually, this might be super fucked. Okay, well, one thing, we lost our Black Belt. Yeah, that's super fucked. That is super fucked. Okay. Okay. We're always dead to Aqua Jet at the very least here, so this is always going to be Aqua Jet this time. That's super, 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 super fucked. Yeah. I made the same mistake twice. Okay. To Cloyster we go. We do get to save a little bit health on Cloister here, though. Hey, yeah, that's... I immediately, as I load into the fight, was like, oh, wait, yeah. Sash. It knows about Sash. Well, that sucks. Okay. All right. Kingdra comes... Yeah, we won't weed it. We'll just use Life Orb and other things. Draco Meteor. It's always going to be Draco. Believe we go into... Steelix. No, I think we go straight into Torterra here. Yeah, I believe we go straight into Torterra on this. Okay. That's -2 special attack. This is going to be Liquidation or Draco. We're going to go Synthesis here. Liquidation is annoying. Yeah. But we can't get crit, so we're fine, Copium. So we're going to go Synthesis one more time here. There's the defense drop, but we do have more health on Cloister because of what happened, because of the increase. So we're chilling. This is always going to be Liquidation now, which means we're going to go into Cloister on that. And then on the Draco, we're going to go back into Torterra. Also see you, Skelly. That'll do nothing. Defense drop, of course. Don't think that changes. Yeah, we're always still baiting Draco. We're going to go back into Torterra on Draco. Got that Draco like a Malfoy. Cool. Now this is always going to be Liquidation. Ow. I think we go... Nah, I think we still go Synthesis first here. That still does fuck ton, dude. Hey, it's Earthquake. Damn, my heart is racing after losing that item. Okay. Synthesis again. Another defense drop. Love it, love it, love it. These 30%'s really getting me. There's going to be another Liquidation. Yeah. Well, it's -4 special attack. Cool. Stop! It's 30%, bro! Okay, now Draco's -6. I'm gonna go Synthesis. This is why we have the Leopard Berry. Christ's sake, dude! This is always Liquidation. I don't know. I'm not gonna crash out. I'm not crashing out. I'm not crashing out. This Liquidation's gonna hurt. The question is, can we afford to lose more health on Cloister? I think we can. I don't fucking love it though. We do need Hector to fight Gumshoes, so I think we need to do this. Will it click Liquidation coming back in? A crit. Oh my god. Oh my god. I might crash out. I lied. Oh, I might crash out. Oh. Oh, I might crash out. Oh, fuck, dude. I might. -6 Draco. Okay, I'm ripping an Earthquake here. Low odds to 2-hit KO. Of course. I think it's Synthesis EQ here. Or Synthesis Giga Drain. Oh, it's Dracoing. Is it out of liquidation? Why is it Dracoing? I mean, I'm very, 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 very glad it did. Okay. No way it's out of liquidation. Nah, it's 10 PP. It might actually be out of liquidation. Oh, that's so funny. All right, we're up against Gumshoes. Okay. We can kill this in 2. The plan here is to go... This is always going to be frustration. Like, we need more of that in this fight. We go into Rocky on the frustration. This thing is quick claw. I don't think I've experienced every emotion. I've just experienced lots of anger. Furious anger. This is going to be EQ every time. So we go here. Cool. This is, could it be crunch? No, it's always frustration again. So on that, we're going to go into Rocky. Now, can we win this against Gumshoes at our current health? The danger zone is being dead to crit body press, which is 140 versus this is -1 now. Earthquake is gonna win. Okay, so if we finish this fight with Torterra, they're still gonna be. I think we gotta do the switch one more time. I think that's the safest thing we can do here. We go EQ. Cool. Then this is going to be frustration. I mean, yeah, this is going to be frustration. Which we'll go into Rocky on. It's a crit. It's a fucking crit. It's a of course it's a fucking crit. Of course. Of course. Of course. Of course. Of course. Why would it be a crit? Why would it be a crit? Crits are a natural part of life. It happens to everybody. Yeah, it should just be a crit. It should just be a crit. That's why we gotta bring a Pokemon with battle armor, because they can't get crit. That's the only reason we bring a Pokemon with battle armor, because we're so sick of getting fucking crit by fucking everything everywhere all at once. We're just like, wow, well, might as well get fucking crit. I guess we're gonna get crit. Okay. I'm not crashing out. By the way. No, we get the crit, but now it's gonna click Endeavor. You know what exactly? You know what's gonna happen right here? You know what's gonna happen? Quick Claw Endeavor. Quick Claw Endeavor. I don't know what the fuck we do here. Because this is bad, because it could be Quick Claw. That was a bad crit. That was a terrible crit. That was like fucking horrible crit. The time we get the crit, we don't want it. What's the calculation for using Endeavor? What does Endeavor do? What does Endeavor do? What does Endeavor do? We won't know. We won't know. We don't know if it's going to Quick Claw or not. Because we need Torterra at higher health to win the fight after. I think we have to click Giga Drain here and hope it doesn't get Quick Claw. Okay. I think we're still pretty low health. I think we're not at a great health here. This is still really bad. I quit. Me too, brother. Me too, brother. This job sucks. I'm done. Okay. Gotta re-export because now our Star Raptor doesn't have... Actually, half her mons don't have fucking items anymore. Alright. That's gonna eat up the herb. This is either Draco or Dual Wing Beat. This would be a great moment. This would be a great moment in the history of Nuzlocks. And it would just be good for me. I don't even give... Actually, no, because then it's... Oh, then we're baiting fucking split moves. Oh, we kind of need this to be Draco. Us being low health here is super fucked as well. Show me Draco. Cool. Show me not a crit Draco. Okay. Alright, this is always EQ. This is always Draco. Which... I think we have to go... How low is Hector? Okay, this is currently, this guy's at -1 attack, -2 to special attack. -1 attack, -2 special attack. If... I mean, Steelix can take it as long as they don't get crit, but we do need Steelix for Avalok later. And we also need Tord to be at high enough health. Torterra to survive 2 dual wing beats needs, what is that, 48. If it's -2, it'd need to be 48 times 4. 192, which is not. It's -3, it needs to be 38 times 4. Which it's not. So it needs to be -4. Fucking hell. Okay. And then at -4, it can bait Draco instead. Well, actually, it can come in on an Earthquake. I think it only needs to be -3. Alright, so it's currently -1. We have the bird in front of it. This is going to be... No, I don't want a fucking Gigantamax or whatever. Why is that even on the calc? This is... always Draco. I think I need to go... Is Rocky dead to crit Draco? I think I need to go Rocky. Oh, this is so fucked, dude. I think Rocky's gonna die here. I think we're as soon as we get close to another Egg Evolution, it's gonna die. Maybe we can go into Torterra now. We might be able to actually get into Torterra off of one more swap in the Rocky. Let's see. Or show me dual wing beat. That'd be so sick. That's so sick. That's awesome. Okay. Rocky's fucking fighting for it. I think Rocky's probably dead. This is always Earthquake. Torterra, if they take max roll Earthquake, which is 25, and then... Oh, no, but then dual wing beat. The problem with dual wing beat is... Okay, I think this, regardless of the numbers, has to be the line. Has to be Falco here. Then this has to be Arcane on the Draco. Crit Draco might just be a wipe. Cool. This is always EQ now. Max roll EQ does 19. Max roll dual wing beat would do 48 times 2. 48 times 2 is 96. Plus max roll EQ, which is 19. 115. Which I believe Torterra can take now. Yeah. Ugh, fucking hell. Okay. We are going to go synthesis. .96 is the magic number. I'm gonna go synthesis again here. We're hoping for low rolls on these. Don't quite know if we are getting them. What's 96 times 2? 192 is a safe HP. So we can go Giga Drain here. This breaks the multi-scale. We're going to calc that we've done minimum damage, which is 5, which is probably what we've done. Then we go synthesis. If the other Giga Drain does a max, dude, I don't know. Rock Slide. Well, I mean, we're clicking synthesis this turn. Are we clicking? No, we're clicking synthesis this turn. We're clicking Giga Drain. Okay. Rock Slide does 91.5% damage here. That's min roll does 91.5. That looks close. It's going to be close. We can get bat out by a flinch too. Cool. All right. Great. Far from over, far from over, far from over. It's Floatzel. They are baiting random move that isn't Ice Beam. Electro can come in and KO. So is T-Bolt. If Cloyster had more HP to spare... No, we still need to do the Volt Switch next turn. Okay. This should be Avalog. Alright, this is going to be Volt Switch. Can it be Body Press? Low odds to be Body Press. We need it to not be body press. Oh my god, that's huge. Okay, so that means that has like that's like a quarter, that is like 25% health left. Holy shit. Our HPs look abysmal. I think, okay. If this is random move, well, it's random move that usually isn't body press. If it's avalanche, I think if it's avalanche, let's do some math. Doubles damage if damaged by the target, so that is going to be double damage. So if it's avalanche, Steelix is always dead. If it is Stone Edge, I think it just has to be Steelix. Pretty much guaranteed sack here. I think the only way Steelix survives if this is exactly Stone Edge. Yeah. Yeah, I think we sack Steelix and we get out of here. We want to see Stone Edge. Yeah, I think that's just Steelix is dead. Yeah, fair enough. We do get a free reposition if we want it. Cloister is faster and kills, and the only thing left is Gyarados. So I think we just bring Cloister here. The crit actually mattering. How little damage that first one did scared the hell out of me for a second. Wow. You know what? We've still killed in 3 turns. Because I was going to say Intimidate is annoying. Are we dead the crit crunch? Fucking hell. Fucking hell. I wish this wasn't Bright Powder. Fucking hell. Oh, this is still coming down to the wire, ain't it? Cloy God. For the love that all is holy. Get some crits in here. Fuck. Those are good rolls. That looks like a guaranteed kill every time. Here's the problem. We are dead. 37% of the time we are dead to crunch. Yeah, well, it's Bright Powder. It's Bright Powder. I do think we have to roll it, but it's Bright Powder, which is why, fuck. Okay, Cloy God. I really need you to pull this one out. This has been a rough day for us. Okay. How much health does this have left? We'll say 50 for overestimation. I think Staraptor is the least valuable Pokemon left. And Brave Bird will not kill itself. It just needs to be better. Are we always dead? The golden question. Oh, yeah, we're still always dead. All right, Bright Powder. Please just don't. Okay. Fucking hell. What a fucking nightmare. Alright, how do I do the Repel Manip? How do I do the fucking Repel Manip? Oh, I'm still going. Yeah, we didn't wipe. Who needs Rapid Spin anyway? Not me. We got Donphan. Every Pokemon I give Rapid Spin is bound to die. 58 with Repel Up. Got it, boss. It's been a long time since we had to put some legends in here. Chloe God, I'm sorry. We just took too many crits that fight. That was really... and the expert belt, that was just a mistake. Like, I didn't think about... I really just constantly forget about the AI and how they work with Focus Sash. That they know they have Focus Sash. Nope, I'm just bad. I think that's just another run and bun fight. Good news is we're back to one box. That's good news, right? Mount Pyre. So what are we looking for out here, gamers? What are we looking for out here? We want, it's this exterior one. Exterior, and then, yeah, it looks like 58 is what we're looking at. Or, whatchamacallit? Do we do it at 58? Am I smoking crack? Or we do it at 57? Because 57 gives us increased odds at Dreepy. And where's the other guy? And Dino, right? That hell? Am I thinking about this, how this Repel Manip works? Right? Because we don't want it at the same level. Mount, Pyre, Repel. Equal to the mon you're looking for. Wait. Am I smoking? Why am I not understanding this? So do I need to be at 58 or 57? I'm just so nervous because I don't want to fuck this up. So because the Pokemon we want to encounter are lower than 58. So if we go 57, doesn't that mean we can encounter... Well, if we go 57, we can encounter everything, right? I don't know what I don't know what I'm talking about. I don't know what I'm talking about. I don't know what I'm talking about. Usually it's the level 58 it is. Yeah. Okay. But it is 58. Fuck it, we're going 58. Okay. What do we want? Low level trooper dino. Okay. Yeah, so we do on... Oh, thank you, on to worst. So we do want to go 58 then. And then it's just a bunch of, like, ghost Pokemon. Probably want to bring something like this guy. And this guy. Mons we don't care about. Honchcrow, Zweilous, Drifloon. Can these guys boom? They can. Do we have a great Pokemon that sit in front of Boom Mons? Not really. We'll catch it with a Quick Ball anyway. Let's put something else up front, and then we can remember to put that guy out front. Ah, dude, I'm stressing. What a terrible, what an unfortunate day. So, at 58, yeah, so it eliminates all the other ones. I don't know, I trust 58, 58, 58, 58, 58, 58, 58, 58, 58. Right, meow. Okay. And this is where we want to do it, right? Right out here. Exterior, not summit. God, show me fucking Dreepy. Please show me Dreepy. Doesn't matter. I don't think it matters. I don't think we need to learn anything before. Nah, they all learn the same shit. I don't care. Cool. Great. We have the save state in case someone in the moment says, like, oh, yeah. We actually, he learns fucking Dick Shoe McGee move at level 44 is Ghastly. We lost Steelix and we lost Cloygod. Alright, gamers. We have redemption. We need to repel up to do repel minute. We have redemption at our fingertips. We want to see Dreepy. Dreepy would be incredible. We'd also be pretty happy, I believe, with Zweilous or Dino. Dracolock, of course. Obviously. We just don't really want to see the pumpkin. Dreepy. Oh, it sucks we don't get to use a Quick Ball, don't we? Oh well, we're gonna hit. We're gonna hit. I should have the bike, shouldn't I? Here we go! That's pretty good. I think we're pretty happy about that. I think we're pretty happy about that. Aura Sphere, Dragon Pulse, Scary Face, Crunch. Cool. All right. What do we want on this? Special attack? Ultimate. So yeah, special attack. All right. Any nicknames for Zwelis? Zwelis. Twitch chat. I could just go in the chat. Hi, Dragon. Fent. I don't think I'm naming him Fent. Not out here being Fentric Lamar. Call him chat. True. Okay, I'll give him chat because he is the hostile Pokemon. Every time you silence chat. Yo, chat, are we cooked? Hi, Dragon. Okay, gamers. What a terrible day. No good, messed up, terrible day. Surely we will be rewarded with a good Pokemon. Just all 31s. We got, it's funny, for this game corner, we got literally every Pokemon we can get in the payoff for this game corner. I don't know if there's another Droopy. But, Hasty. He's fast. I don't know if we want him to be fast. I imagine, yes, that seems pretty good. 29 special attack. That feels pretty good. Bet. Alright, gamers. That's going to do it for today. I'm not going to do a long outro because I'm fucking tired. I did not expect to do a 4-hour stream today. Join the Discord if you want to see what's going on. We're not going to stream again till probably Friday. Yeah, definitely Friday. Appreciate you tuning in. Thank God we got a good Pokemon out of this. I've been your boy Saves Untitled. Thank you for tuning in. Follow if you're not already. Join the Discord if you want to know when we're going live. Yada, yada, yada. Goodbye.